Global is coming and we have an update for you. We have a brand new beautiful 3D environment, skin and brawler revamps, and a brand new legendary brawler, all coming in this update. Okay everybody, put on your 3D glasses because Brawl Stars is adding extra dimensions.
We upgraded all our environments to be rendered in real-time 3D. And not only that, we also used the opportunity to make all the maps a little bit wider. And for you hardcore players out there, don't be afraid, the viewing angle is still the same.
Once I got my hands on the 3D, I could not go back. You guys are gonna love it. Now you guys have heard us talk a lot about the artwork going on behind the scenes. Well, we have really good news for you because in this update, we've got a ton of brawlers and skins that have been revamped. We have revamped Shelly.
Winning!
Bull.
Don't mess with me!
Nita.
Yeah!
Barley.
Bottoms up!
Brock.
And Dynamite.
I'm getting grumpy!
But that's not all. We have a brand new legendary brawler joining the game, and his name is Leon.
Leon is a medium-range brawler, but what's really cool about him is a super. It's invisibility.
His super lets him go invisible for a short amount of time. Also, taking damage or attacking will remove the invisibility briefly. This is really, really interesting, and it's gonna open up some amazing dynamics between counters and other brawlers that are already out there. I am so excited for you guys to meet him. There are two questions you have all been asking. First, when is global release? And second, where is Mortis's hat?
Global release is on the 12th of December. Because tenth of millions of you are waiting to get into the game, we decided to slowly roll out Brawl Stars country by country.
But more importantly is Mortis's hat. What happened to it? Is it coming back? Here's the answer. Mortis's hat is...
That's it for this episode of Brawl Talk.
Hello and welcome to Brawl Talk. Today we're gonna tell you everything that's coming in the next update.
We have new skins, a new environment, balance changes, and last but not least, a new brawler.
I'm Ryan.
And I'm Frank.
If you want to be the first one to hear the news, make sure you're subscribed. This update is gonna drop at the end of January. First things first, let's talk balance changes. Now, Brawl Ball, we have heard your feedback. After this update, the ball will not be able to go behind the goal. In addition, passing the ball will consume one attack. Now this is a big nerf to Mortis, but don't worry, he's getting some buffs too.
Besides this, we're going to address the metagame in Heist by changing some of the maps. On the character side, we want to address the star powers to make them more equal in power amongst all the brawlers. And last but not least, we nerfed Leon. Let's talk about new content. First, from the end of January, we're going to celebrate Lunar New Year. And with that, there's a brand new environment and 3 new skins for Brock, Colt, and Daryl.
In addition, we've got 3 more skins coming throughout the month. We have Football Bull, Valentine's Day Poco, and Popcorn Ricochet, all coming in February.
And then in the mid of the month, we're going to introduce the new brawler, Jean.
All that and more is coming in the update, and we cannot wait for you to see. Hello and welcome to Brawl Talk. My name's Ryan, and we have an incredible update for you. Coming in March, we've got a brand new brawler named Carl. We've got a new skin and a brand new game mode called Siege. Be sure to subscribe because every subscription gets us one step closer to buffing Crow.
You looking at me?
Let's talk about that brand new brawler. His name is Carl, and he is a pickaxe-wielding geologist from the gem mine. His main attack is throwing that pickaxe like a boomerang, and his super allows him to leap forward with a whirlwind attack, damaging all of the brawlers around him. I know, if you're like me, you cannot wait to get your hands on Carl, so keep an eye out because he's coming mid-March. To celebrate Clash Royale's 3rd birthday, Mortis is getting a makeover.
It's Night Witch Mortis!
That's a very good skin. I approve of this message.
Thanks, Drew. And the news you've all been waiting for, we've got a brand new game mode and it's called Siege. It's got safes, it's got turrets, it's got robots, double rewards, double XP, and double trophies. This game mode is insane. you're gonna defend your safe with a turret, and in the center of the map will be a lot of boxes. From those boxes, you're gonna wanna get all of the bolts to build yourself a robot mech. This robot will attack the enemy's safe, so get there quick and destroy their safe before they destroy yours. That's it from me. Be sure to subscribe, because if you don't, Bo is never getting a remodel. Hello and welcome to Brawl Talk. We have an incredible update coming because we have a brand new brawler, 2 new skins, and a new community manager.
That's me.
Hey Danny, welcome to the show. Why don't you tell the world what your favorite brawler is?
It's a bit polemic, but it's Piper.
Let's move on. Let's talk about our newest brawler. Her name is Rosa, and she's a boxing botanist who has survived in the jungle by punching plants in the face. Danny, what is her main attack?
So her main attack is called Hands of Stone and works pretty much like El Primo's attack, but it's a bit wider.
And her super is really cool. It's a brand new mechanic in the game. She'll have a shield that is made from tough vines that decreases all of the damage she receives.
And since she came from the jungle, her star power is called Plant Life, and it makes her regain health every time she's inside a bush, which makes probably the most tankiest brawler in the game.
And that is Rosa, our newest, coolest, plantiest brawler that will come in this update.
We are also getting 2 new skins in this update. For Easter, we are getting Bunny Penny. Ryan, could you explain to us what's Bunny Penny?
It's a bunny.
Well, thank you. And the second skin we are getting is Shiba Inu to celebrate Golden Week, a Japanese holiday.
Let's talk about teaming. We have heard your feedback and we're trying to make it a little bit more difficult for teamers. First and foremost, we're changing how meteors work. They will now target big groups of players who are close together. So if you're grouped up with a bunch of dynamites, watch out.
And also, if you are teaming up, healing mushrooms and energy drinks won't spawn near you.
We're gonna implement these changes in the update and keep a close eye on what's happening in Showdown. In our last video, we promised that if you guys subscribe to our channel, we would remodel Bo. Well, that day is finally coming because in this update, Bo is getting a remodel. But if you ever want to see a crow buff, we're gonna need a lot more of you to hit that subscribe button.
And in addition to all that, we are also getting a training cave, name change for gems, and Brawl TV.
That's all we've got for you today.
It's time for another Brawl Talk.
And welcome to Retropolis. In this new update, we are getting a new brawler, new skins, and a completely new environment. I'm Danny.
And I'm Frank. Let's get right to it.
So Frank, could you tell me what this Retropolis is all about?
Retropolis is an entirely new area in the world of Brawl Stars. You will see a lot of leather jackets, fast rides, and neon lights. Besides a few familiar faces, there will also be a new one.
So what do we know about this new brawler?
So what we know about the new brawler is that her name is Bibi, and she's a badass girl with her trusted baseball bat, and she's gonna wreak havoc on the battlefield.
So how about her game mechanics?
So, unlike other brawlers, she has a little something extra. She has 3 swings with her baseball bat, but if she's not using any of them, there's a small extra bar which charges. If that bar is full, her next swing also knocks back enemies. And if you want to learn more about her, keep an eye out for videos from your favorite Brawl YouTuber.
And we heard you. Now you can try Bibi right away in the training cave as soon as you update your game. So let's talk about skins. So Frank, what do we have?
With Retropolis, we're going to release 3 new skins. There's going to be Hot Rod Brock, Road Rage Carl, and Baking Sale Barley. And last but not least, a shout out to Canada. 2 years after the soft launch over there, we're also going to release Maple Barley. So Danny, what about maps?
We are getting this completely new environment for Gen Grab, Bounty, and Heist called Bull's Diner. It's where all our leather jacket brawlers hang out. Fun fact, did you know that many of our maps are made by you, the community? And this update is no exception. And we are also bringing back some classics.
But that's not all. We're also going to have balance changes, some new objects for maps, and something Trickshot on Reddit will be very happy about, Club Mail.
So that's it for Brawl Talk.
Welcome to the summer edition of Brawl Talk, and as you can see here with me again, Ryan, where have you been?
I've been working out my thumbs because we have an amazing update coming this summer. We've got a new brawler, we've got 4 new skins, we've got some very cool in-game content, and new. Watch to the end of the video to find out.
The first new thing in this update is a new brawler. His name is Tick.
Tick is a metal ball of barely containable energy. His main attack is throwing proximity mines onto the battlefield that will detonate when enemy brawlers walk over them, or after a short delay. And his super is amazing. He detaches his head, throws it on the battlefield, and it will go homing after enemy brawlers until it explodes. But if you're on the enemy team, you can shoot and destroy that head before it gets to you. Finally, we have some really good news because Tick is free for all players after 4,000 trophies on the trophy road. It's the Summer of Robots!
This summer we're going to release 4 new premium skins. Mecha Crow and Mecha Bow, as well as Robo Mike and Robo Spike. These skins start at 150 gems. So Ryan, what are we going to do for the endgame players this update?
Well, currently above 500 trophies, you lose them after the season resets. But now those extra trophies will be converted into a new currency called Starr Points. Starr Points are really cool because you can spend them in the brand new shop on exclusive items like color variations of Mecha Crow and Mecha Bow.
And this concludes this month Brawl Talk.
Not yet. That's not it. All right, welcome to Brawl Talk.
Summer is over. Get back to work.
Hello and welcome to Brawl Talk. We've got a quick update for you now that we're back from summer vacation. Danny, why don't you tell us what's in it?
New brawler, new skins, and Starr Point improvements. So, could you tell us a bit of the new brawler?
Yes, so the new brawler is called 8-Bit. He's a little arcade machine that will run around the battlefield shooting a laser. And he's super tanky. He's quite slow, wouldn't you say?
Super slow. I think he's the slowest brawler ever.
He's by far the slowest brawler. He's got feet made of cement, or I don't know what arcade machines are made of.
It's very old, you know.
It's very
Kinda
old.
rusty.
But his super is really neat. He's got a turret he can throw on the battlefield, and any brawler on your team within this turret's range gets a damage boost.
And also, he will be in the trophy road at 6,000 trophies.
That's the one. So if you're above 6,000, you get 8-Bit for free. And he's really, really fun to play. We had a good time with him playing Gym Grab and Showdown. You just gotta watch out because Crow is super speedy and you are not gonna be able to chase him.
You can't outrun them.
We've got 2 skins coming at you. The first is one the community's been asking for a long time. It is Shark Leon, coming with the update. In addition, we've got one more skin for 8-Bit.
Yeah, and let's see if you get the reference. It's kinda old,
A little bit.
but I trust you.
It is called 8-Bit Classic. In addition, we've got 2 Starr Point skins, but first, let's talk about the Starr Point improvements.
Yeah, so we heard your feedback about not getting enough Starr Points. So now we add more ranks, which means more Starr Points. And all the information is in the game, so you can just tap on your rank icon and you can see like how many Starr Points we will get by the end of the season.
So a lot more Starr Points are coming at you after this update. I know those of you in the hunt for the golden bow might be getting really close really soon. Finally, let's talk about the Starr Point skins. First, we have a Starr Piper skin.
Which means if we have a Starr Piper skin, it means that she got a
Remodel. Finally, you guys have been asking for months. We've got a Piper remodel coming at you with this brand new skin in the Starr Shop. The last skin we have is for Tara, who will also be in the Starr Shop. We don't have a name yet. We're still guessing. It might be Aquara Tara. Nobody else likes that name.
You really want to?
It's just me. No one else likes it. Write it to us in the comments what the name should be, and maybe we can make it happen.
Ooh, that would be cool.
And we just recently announced our Brawl Stars World Championship. So if you think you've got what it takes and have a couple friends, go apply to join a qualifier. They're happening all over the world. If you don't think you got what it takes, be sure to tune in because it's amazing seeing these pro players play Brawl.
Ryan, do you think you could win?
Not a chance.
So that's it for this Brawl Talk. Hello and welcome to Brawl Talk. I'm Danny,
And I'm Ryan.
and we have a lot of new stuff for you guys.
This update is gonna blow you away. We've got a new legendary brawler, 3 skins, Primo's getting a remodel, and something really, really special we're gonna show you at the end. This is, for me, my favorite update of the year. All right, Danny, so where should we start?
Should start with the Brawler because it's legendary.
Let's do it. Sandy is our newest legendary brawler. He's really cool, looks a little bit like Tara and Jean, I would say.
Yeah, kind of purplish.
Kind of purplish. Now, Sandy's a bit sleepy, and his main attack is, of course, throwing sand. So he throws sand at his opponents, and it kind of goes through them, similar to Nita or Tara or Poco.
Throwing sand isn't a low blow.
It's a very dirty move. Sandy's not the nicest brawler.
And his super, he actually throws a sandstorm in the field. And then every brawler that's there, every ally brawler, not every brawler, that is there is invisible.
That's right. And in addition, Sandy's star power, for those in that field, enemies will be damaged while they're there.
Like a proper sandstorm.
That's right.
And now for my favorite part of Brawl Talk, skins.
El Primo is getting a remodel. That means he's got new skins for El Rey and El Rudo, and they look so cool.
You can check them there.
Or there.
Or there.
I think El Rudo is my new favorite skin. He's got these bright red evil eyes, looking really neat.
Ooh, Evil Primo.
Evil Primo. Now that's not all, we've also got 3 skins coming. Danny, which is your favorite?
I would say it's Jean. I really like Jean, and now he's a pirate.
Pirate Jean is coming later in September. In addition, we've got a Sleepy Sandy skin.
Yeah, it's like
coming.
a pajama with flip-flops.
Yes, Sandy's even sleepier with this new skin. And last but not least, we have Red Wizard Barley coming too.
That you can buy with star points.
That's right. El Primo's not the only one getting improved. Summer Jessie's skin looks so cool now. Her little particle cannon shoots big water splashes. It's awesome.
And Beach Brock shoots sharks.
Shooting sharks? How could it get better than that?
And don't forget about Piper.
Piper, her portrait, is getting a little change. And we've got some really exciting news about Brawl Stars esports.
We have dates from November 14th to 17th. We have a place, G-Star Korea in Busan. It's the capital of esports.
Danny and I will be there. A bunch of the Brawl Stars team will be there. So come see us. And if you can't join in person, be sure to tune in. So Danny, what are you most excited about in this update?
I would say it's a legendary brawler.
Wrong! The most exciting thing in this update are not 1, but 2 new game modes.
We have Lone Star, a free-for-all bounty.
And Takedown is a free-for-all where whoever does the most damage to the bot in the middle wins the game.
So is there something left on our script?
I don't think so. Hello and welcome to Brawl Talk. I am Mortis.
Hey, I thought I was supposed to be Mortis.
Oh, come on, Danny, we talked about this.
Well, I'm the cooler Mortis anyway.
Yeah, but I'm the...
Guys, calm down and let me be frank. I am Frank, and this is Brawloween.
All right, let's talk about the Brawloween update. Danny, tell us about it.
We have a new environment, my home, Mortis Mortuary. It's a new environment for 3v3 modes and Showdown. For the first time, we're having a new Showdown environment.
That's right, Mortis's Mortuary, which is my home. We'll also have a new game mode called Graveyard Shift.
In Graveyard Shift, some of you will remember when we had a game modifier which was called Life Leech. So Graveyard Shift works very similar. So when playing, you're losing health over time, and in order to regain life, you need to damage other brawlers or take them out. One difference to before, this time around you can actually also play Graveyard Shift with 2 players.
That's right, original brawlers will love to have Life Leech back. And we've got a new brawler called Ems.
So Ems, it's a social media star and also a zombie. She uses a hairspray as her main attack. Could you explain this a bit?
Yeah, again, she's a zombie, so she's using the hairspray to smell good. And
That's not what hairspray is for.
And her main attack is literally a cloud of hairspray moving forward and then standing in place for a moment. It causes damage over time on the whole area and also lingers for a moment. So it's a really nice tool for area denial.
Her super's really cool too. It's a big area of effect that damages brawlers inside of it.
It also slows them down.
And it's a pretty big area of effect that follows her. It's about the size of Sandy's, except it will follow her around as she moves.
And you know what's cool about her? She's free at 8,000 trophies.
That's right. Skins. Frank, tell us about the skins.
For Brawloween, we have 3 new skins. The first one is Witch Shelly, then we have Werewolf Leon, and last but not least, Piper Calavera coming out on the Day of the Dead. Besides that, we also have a new Star Point skin, Dark Knight Jessie. But that's still not it. There's also a brand new style for Frank. So Frank gets a little upgrade, and besides that, he also gets a new skin. It's DJ Frank Party Time. What else, guys? There's another new game mode, right?
That's right, we have a new event slot coming called Power Play. This is gonna be really special for the in-game players. You unlock it when you get your first maxed brawler. And how this works is you can only play 3 matches a day. And at the end of the season, these matches will be counted and the winners will get star points.
The first one, the top player of the entire world, will get
50,000 star points for the #1 player. That's a gold mecha bow right there. Get ready for Brawloween, the update is coming soon.
Come on, Ryan, what have you done now, and why there is a giant spike there?
Well, that's because this is Brawl Stars' tiniest update. The team has just returned from the World Finals in South Korea.
We are already working on our December update, but we couldn't wait that long to release some amazing skin for you.
That's right. So let's end this silliness and get into Brawl Talk. But before we get to the update, we have to congratulate the first Brawl Stars World Champions, Nova Esports from Europe.
We would like to announce our partnership with Line Friends. We are smashing together our favorite brawlers with our favorite Brawl and Friends characters.
First, we have El Brown.
He has the cutest and biggest head,
And next, we have Sally Leon. Finally, we have Leonard Carl.
which when he attacks, he has these little expressions that is super cute.
And that was the world's tiniest update. Hello and welcome to Brawl.
Stop. Ryan, haven't you read the script?
No.
This update is about pirates. Why are you dressed like Santa Mike? Every single time, man. For these Brawl days, we are going full on pirates.
That's right. We've got a brand new environment. We've got 2 new brawlers, 5 skins, a new game mode, and so much more.
Let's start with the environment, which is Darrow's ship. Look how awesome it is.
That's right.
And of course, if you have a pirate ship, we would have some...
Pirate skins. And first in our pirate skin lineup is Pirate Poco.
And then you have Corsair Colt.
Corsair Colt looks really cool and he's dressed up as an awesome, almost captain, I think.
Well, but the captain is...
That's right, we do have a captain and it's Captain Carl. This is my favorite skin of the bunch. He kind of surfs across the battlefield in his own little pirate ship and looks awesome. All right, let's talk about the brawlers. First and foremost, we've got Bea. She's an entomologist and Rosa's assistant.
So her main attack, she needs to hit her target, so her next hit gets stronger.
That's right. She's got a sniper attack that uses bee helper drones as the bullets. And her super is really cool. She actually fires a little swarm of bees that can go through walls and slows and poisons her enemies. In addition, Bea will be coming with a skin in this update, which is of course called Ladybug Bea.
And it's super cute. And that's not the only brawler in this update, there's also Max. She wants to be a superhero, but she's not quite there, so she drinks a lot of energy drinks and she uses turbines to go super fast.
Max is super duper speedy and she fires a lot of quick bursts of bullets. Her super attack is really special. She drops this little radius that speeds up all friendly brawlers around her so you can race across the battlefield.
Can you imagine 8-bit running that fast?
Normal speed 8-bit is real.
And since we are in this pirate ship already, why not talk about the new game mode?
That's right, we've got a brand new game mode only here for a limited time called Present Plunder. I just named it right now. And in this game mode, your goal is to steal presents from the opponents before they steal yours.
So it works quite similar to Brawl Ball, except you have like 2 presents, so you can actually score at the same time as your enemy.
It's a little bit like Capture the Flag combined with Brawl Ball, and it is really fun. We've been testing it a lot and having a great time.
You can pass the presents over walls. It's another mechanic that's different.
Yep.
Super fun.
Finally, let's talk a little bit about esports. Coming this January, we have a championship challenge coming to Brawl Stars.
So it's open for everyone, and we are using this feature to actually qualify for the Brawl Finals in 2020.
That's right. All you've got to do is get 15 wins before 3 losses, and you are well on your way to the 2020 Brawl Stars Championship.
And also the prize pool for the next year got boosted.
That's right. Let's say it together. The prize pool for the 2020 Brawl Stars Championship is $1 million!
Plus, that's not only 1 million, because the community can buy in-game offers and that will be added to the prize pool. And that's not all, we are also getting tons of community maps, and playing with randoms will be slightly better.
I think this is one of the biggest updates to ever hit Brawl Stars, and I cannot wait for you guys to get your hands on it. Hello and welcome to Brawl Talk. Happy 2020.
And a happy Lunar New Year.
We have a brand new environment, a new brawler, skins, and so much more coming at you in this update. First things first, let's talk about the new environment. It is an arcade, and clearly this is most likely where 8-Bit is from, if you hadn't guessed.
The arcade takes inspiration from Japan, Korea, and China. And yeah, as Ryan said, it's an environment where some of our brawlers are at home.
In addition, coming in this update, we have a new brawler. His name is Mr. P. He's an amazing brawler. His main attack is a little bit of a shooting projectile, and then when it hits its target, it does a little bounce with some area of effect damage.
His super is a spawning item, and from this item you have little penguin drones spawning, and these then go on and attack enemies with a ranged attack.
And coming in this update, Mr. P will come with a skin called Agent P.
Lunar New Year wouldn't be the same without new skins, and these skins are themed around the idea of the arcade. So we have Heroine Bibi, which is really cool because Bibi didn't have a skin so far, as well as Street Ninja Tara, again a brawler which only had 1 skin so far. But that's not all. 8-Bit was taken over by an evil virus, and he got really, really evil. It's Virus 8-Bit.
In addition, keep an eye out on Valentine's Day because we have a very special skin that might be showing up then. And finally, we were inspired by a community post that was raising money for charities in Australia to help prevent the wildfires. So we decided to do our part as well. Coming in this update will be Koalanita. And all of the net proceeds from this skin for the first few months will be donated to help charities in Australia.
We have other improvements going on. So based on your feedback, we decided to actually revamp the trophy road a little bit and make it a little bit better. And don't worry, if you finish the trophy road already, you will have a free mega box waiting for you after the update. Besides this, we also made the decision to remove Takedown and Lone Star for the moment. And with that, the solo mode.
And let's talk about the championship challenge. Out of millions of players, a huge congrats to the 21,126 of you who got 15 wins, beat the challenge, and will move on to the qualifiers. In addition, keep an eye out because we've got some great improvements coming to the Champ Challenge next month. We are really excited for this update and we cannot wait to see you there. Hello and welcome to Brawl Talk. We've got a super exciting update for you. It's gonna last us all the way through May.
We have 2 brawlers, 8 skins, reworked to old environments and a new environment, new challenge, and gadgets.
Gadgets? Gadgets are a unique ability that are coming to every brawler in the game. They'll unlock at power level 7 and you can find them in boxes and in the shop.
They're a bit more common than star powers, meaning that it's easier to find in boxes, but they are not as easy to use.
That's right, you can only use them a limited number of times per match and then you're out.
So let's start with the things we are seeing in March. First, the brawler, Jacky.
That's right, Jacky is a new super rare brawler coming with the update. She's very loud, she has a jackhammer, and because her tools are so loud, she annoys the out of Carl.
She's part of the Carl and Mike gang, and you can see her hopping with her jackhammer, and her attack, you don't have to aim, it's just like an area around her, which means that's really strong, but you have to be close to the brawler to actually do some damage.
That's exactly right, and her super's really neat. It pulls in all nearby brawlers and does damage to them. Now let's talk about skins.
We have a Darrow rework, Mascot Darrow, 2 new Starr skins. We have College Ems and Evil Bunny Penny. And let's not forget PSG Shelly.
But wait.
But one cool thing about the PSG Shelly is that you can get it for free by playing the PSG Cup, which has the same layout as the Championship Challenge, but only with Brawl Ball games.
That's right, and if you don't win the PSG Cup, don't worry. PSG Shelly will be on sale in the next few weeks.
But wait, I forgot something.
All right.
So as I was saying, the format is a bit different, so it's actually easier now. It's 9 victories to win the PSG skin, and you can lose 5 times.
Thanks, Danny.
Brian, could you stop that?
Fine. In addition, tickets will no longer drop in boxes or be in the shop. We're gonna remove them in the next update, and we have some changes planned. So use them while you can.
And also an improvement to the matchmaking. We are now implementing this underdog system.
That's right. So if you've ever been in a match where one player's trophies seemed too low, well, that makes you an underdog. If you're an underdog in a match, that means you'll lose fewer trophies if you don't win, but if you win, you gain a lot more. This should help you out a lot if you're trying to trophy climb and the trophies don't seem perfectly balanced. But that's not all.
Hello.
So don't forget to subscribe.
Hello and welcome to Brawl Talk.
I am so excited about this update. We've got a new brawler, new skins, Hot Zone is back, and Brawl Pass. Let's go! All right, let's talk about Brawl Pass. We are so excited for this new feature, but first, let's talk about what happens to normal progress. Currently, your tokens go to unlocking boxes. Now, your tokens will go to a track where you can see the rewards laid out ahead of you. Now, if you buy Brawl Pass, you're gonna have a guaranteed brawler in that track. And this brawler is gonna have a new rarity called Chromatic.
Chromatic brawlers in the pass are guaranteed. But if you did not purchase a pass, you still have a chance to get it.
That's right. In addition, there's some really cool things happening on the track. For example, we're taking gems out of boxes and now there'll be guaranteed drops on that track, which is really nice so everybody can see what they're getting and when. In addition, the Brawl Pass will have quests to speed up your progress, cosmetic items, you'll be able to see everything you can unlock ahead of you, and you'll get more rewards than you did before. We are so excited for this feature, and the first Brawl Pass season will be called Tara's Bazaar. It'll be 170 gems and coming with the update.
Let's talk about the new brawler, Gale. Gale is a cranky old guy, and he's somewhat of a janitor in MR.P's hotel. He's overworked, he's carrying way too heavy luggage for his age, and genuinely, he should have been replaced by a robot years ago.
His main attack is throwing multiple snowballs at his enemies, and his super is like a snowblower that blows brawlers away like a gale wind.
So Gale will be our first chromatic brawler, and he's a guaranteed drop in the Brawl Pass, but he's also available for everyone else at legendary probability.
All right, let's talk about skins. Frank, what do we have coming in May?
So first we have Rogue Mortis. Yes, you heard that right, new Mortis skin. Then we have Guard Rico,
Ready for battle.
Tropical Sprout, and to celebrate Supercell's 10-year anniversary, we're gonna give you a free skin on the day of the update, Barbarian King Bull.
Wanna brawl?
It's a very happy 10-year birthday present for Supercell. Be sure to grab it and download the update. Pins are coming to Brawl Stars. Pins are emojis that you can collect, and they can be used in chat. And you guys have all been wondering what's happening to Robo Rumble, Boss Fight, and Big Game. They're not gone, they've been condensed into 2-minute matches with max 100 token rewards.
And that's not all, we also took another shot at Hot Zone. Yes, you hear that right, Hot Zone is gonna come back on update day for a limited time, about 3 weeks we think. We made some small changes here and there, and we are really curious and excited to see how you feel about them.
Tell us what you think, and if you want Hot Zone to stay, be sure to play it a lot.
We really hope you guys are excited as we are about this update, and
we'll see you in July.
bye guys.
Hello and welcome to Brawl Talk. Ryan, could you please?
But Danny, it's the Summer of Monsters!
That's right, Season 2, Summer of Monsters.
We've got a brand new chromatic brawler for you called Surge, and he's maybe one of the most unique brawlers we've ever made.
His main attack is kind of like a combination of Spike and Gene. You throw a projectile and then when it hits the enemy, it divides into other projectiles.
That's right, and his super is really interesting. Every time you use Surge's super, he upgrades himself, and his attacks become different, and he becomes stronger. You can do that a maximum of 3 times, but if you're defeated, you lose all those upgrades, so stay alive.
In addition, we have another exclusive skin in the pass. Before, we had only 1, now we have 2.
And those exclusive skins are Super Ranger Brock and Mecha Paladin Surge.
Also, one quality of life change that you guys have been asking for. Now you can collect the rewards in any order you want.
That's right. Season 2, Summer of Monsters, is starting on July 6th and will last 10 weeks.
Now Ryan, if I have like 1 million gold coins, what can I do with them now?
That's way too much gold, and here's how you're gonna spend it. Coming in this update, we've got True Silver and True Gold skins for the very coin-rich players. True Silver is gonna cost 10,000 coins, and True Gold costs 25,000. But if you want that gold skin, you've gotta buy the silver one first.
And to be able to buy it, you need to reach at least Power 9. So of course we're talking about monsters, but where are the monsters?
Coming in July, we have Mega Beetle Bee, King Crab Tick, and fighting those monsters is Streetwear Max. The Summer of Monsters wouldn't be complete without a new game mode.
We present you Super City Rampage. You guys have been asking for a long time for a new PvE mode, which means that's brawlers against computer or AI. So now we are having 3 brawlers against another boss, and this boss is a big monster that wants to destroy the city, and you have to prevent that from happening by defeating the boss before, I think it's 2 minutes?
That's right, before the city gets destroyed.
Exactly.
Coming in this update, we're testing a new object on the map called the rope fence. This is kind of cool because you can shoot over it, but you can't walk through it. So it's sort of like water, but it can be destroyed like other wall tiles can.
And also, Hot Zone is here to stay.
You guys have been asking, Hot Zone is going into the rotation with maps and new quests. And we've got more pins, and pins will be available in battle starting with the update.
And also the trophy road got extended up to 50,000 trophies.
We cannot wait for the Summer of Monsters, and since you guys watched to the end, you get some special extra info. Crow and White Crow are getting a remodel in this update.
So don't forget to subscribe to get more awesome news like that.
And we will see you next time.
And welcome to Brawl Talk.
Brawloween is here, and to celebrate, we have a new environment called Poco's Bandstand. It's a mix of Dia de los Muertos and a Mexican carnival.
Poco's Bandstand is also the home of our newest brawler, Amber. She's a legendary and she's all about fire. To compete with Poco and El Primo as entertainers, she decided to juggle fire, spit fire, and she's not very good at it.
Her main attack is a new unique mechanic where as long as she's aiming the attack button, she will deplete ammo with that fire.
And her super, once again, is throwing a bottle of oil. It spills then on the ground and she can ignite it. It stays there for a while, so she can just save it up for the right moment.
And she'll be available on the day after the update, both in boxes and in the shop. Now for skins, we are getting Underworld Bow and, as you can see, Zone Bibi. And since they are Supercell make skins, they won't be seasonal as the other Brawling skins.
We've also got 5 new True Silver and 5 new True Gold skins for Bull, Barley, Rico, Mortis, and Frank.
Now hold on a second. And that's it, guys, the moment you were waiting for. Rosa will be getting her first skin. And also her default model is getting some new animations.
Also coming in this update, we've got a Brawloween challenge where you can earn star points, coins, but more importantly, if you beat it, you can unlock this awesome skin before anyone else in the world. And we have exclusive pins for the winners that won't be available unless you beat the challenge.
We are having the Brawl Stars World Finals 2020. And don't forget to subscribe to our Brawl Stars esports channel that we just created, and we will see the best players in the world playing Brawl.
And to support these players, you can actually buy exclusive offers. We first have a skin, an exclusive skin, which is called Challenger Cold. We have a bunch of exclusive pins you can only get through these offers. The proceeds from these offers will support the prize pool of the World Finals for up to 1 million USD total.
Certain maps will have a teleporter that can immediately launch you across the map in an instant.
Also, Graveyard Shift is getting back, so OG players will be happy to know that Life Leech is returning.
Besides that, we're also releasing 10 new gadgets in the weeks following the update.
Don't forget, before this season ends, you will need to collect your Season 1 rewards. Otherwise, they're gonna get auto-collected when the next season starts.
So hey Ryan, remember when you said that we wouldn't have any interruptions this time? Well, that was a lie.
Danny, what did you do?
And if you wanna know more about the Brawl maps, type hashtag Brawl maps on YouTube and you'll see a lot of creators using this new feature.
That's right, be sure to subscribe. Brawl a day, Getaway. It's Brawl Pass Season 4.
Ryan, there's no time for songs because we have Brawl Talk.
Let's go! Brawl Pass Season 4 is called Holiday Getaway.
Takes me to the chromatic brawler Lou.
Lou is the newest brawler. He's the third member of Gale and MR.P's trio. He is a happy robotic snow cone machine.
So for his main attack, he throws snow cones. Every time he hits the enemy gets a snow cone mark. If the enemy gets a certain number of snow cone marks, the enemy gets frozen for some seconds.
His super is throwing cold syrup all over the ground that makes it super slippery for enemy brawlers.
And two important changes for the chromatic brawler. So now you can only find it in box when you hit tier 30 in the pass. And also when you find it, it affects your drop rate chances like any other brawler.
And don't forget, collect your Season 1 rewards before Season 4 starts, otherwise we're gonna auto-collect them for you.
Now for the Brawl Pass skins, we are getting Bellhop Mike, which will be helping MR.P around this Snowtail.
And of course, we've got an exclusive skin for Lou, King Lou.
And the cutest skins ever are coming back with our partnership with Line Friends.
We have Sally Nani, Choco Piper, and Coney Max.
True Gold and True Silver skins are getting more bling. And don't forget to get Challenger Code and the other World Finals offers to get us closer to our goal, which is $1 million prize pool. And everyone that get those offers will get the exclusive pin.
8 teams will be battling it out to become the one Brawl Stars World Champion. Check the description below for the link. You do not want to miss it. Tune in on November 21 and 22. And now let's talk a bit about the map maker. It's still in beta, but we've got a lot of new stuff coming.
Now you can submit your maps for the world to play. After it gets approved by your friends, it goes to a public map pool where everyone can play your map, and after they play it, they can vote thumbs up or down. The best map of the day will be available for 24 hours so everyone can play.
That's right. Coming in this update with the map maker, we will have 2 new slots. The first is the test slot where you can try out and rate maps that players have submitted from across the world. And in the second, we will pick a daily winner that got the very best ratings, and you can play it for trophies. We have been listening to all of your suggestions for the map maker and are working as fast as we can to implement them. Coming in this update, we will be adding bounty and heist, and in addition, you'll be able to use jump pads and teleporters.
And as always, thank you for watching.
Hello and welcome to Brawlydays.
Brawlydays, does it mean gifts, Ryan?
That's right. We have 13 free gifts and 2 brawlers, and one of those brawlers is free. Let's start right off the bat with our newest brawler, Byron. He is a sinister salesman who is also a support brawler. He is going to be the third member of Piper and Barley's trio, and he can sell you whatever you need to boost you up or damage your enemies.
Byron plays a little bit differently than our previous support brawlers. His attacks either harm the enemy with a damage over time, or they heal his friends with a heal over time. So exactly what you need in the right situation.
And for his super, Byron will throw a vial on the floor that will damage or heal a brawler depending on whether it's an enemy or a friend.
Byron is a mythic brawler, and he will be available the day after the update.
And of course, it wouldn't be Brawlidays without skins. In this update, we're gonna have Snowman Tick, Holiday Party Frank, and community-made skin Nutcracker Gale from Supercell Make.
And that's not all. There will also be a new batch of True Silver and True Gold skins for Daryl, Crow, Jessie, Tara, and last but not least, Tick.
Coming in January, for the first time, we've got a Duo Showdown Challenge, and if you win it, you can get Warrior Bow before anyone else in the world.
And if you're not getting Warrior Bow for the challenge, he's available in the shop 1 week after.
Coming to Bounty, we're introducing a blue star, which will prevent ties from happening.
The blue star replaces the original star in the center of the map. Whichever team picks it up, in case of tiebreaker, wins. And that's as long as you hold the star.
So watch out, if you're defeated holding the star, the enemy team gets it.
In addition, we made a small tweak to Gem Grab. Now the game in Gem Grab ends about 30 seconds after the last gem spawned.
And Siege's environment is now gonna be Pam's scrapyard.
8 animated pins for brawlers with this update.
Present Plunder is back.
Trophy seasons now last 4 weeks and have less decay.
Phew, that was a lot of stuff.
No! We've got gifts! Starting today, we celebrate Brawlydays, and there will be gifts from today until the 24th of December. A new gift in the shop every day. Yes, that's right, every day.
Now, Frank, what could be better than 13 presents?
A new brawler?
Better.
2 new brawlers?
Better.
Oh no, you didn't.
That's right. While we have Frank distracted in the studio, we made our second brawler free. His name is Edgar, and he is epic.
Edgar is an edgy teenager who works together with Colette in the gift shop. He wants to be cool and mysterious, but he can't quite pull it off really.
He's a fast melee brawler who attacks with his scarf, but he has pretty low health, which is why he also heals when he attacks.
His super, very much like Daryl, charges by itself. And it makes him leap over obstacles to get close up to his prey. So you can wait and see for the best moment and then leap on your target.
Edgar is gonna be free during the Brawlidays, so be sure to grab him when he comes out. After that, he'll still be available in boxes, but you don't wanna miss out.
That's all for today.
Hello and welcome to Brawl Talk and to the first update of the year. Now, Ryan, what the heck are you doing?
Well, Danny, I'm so glad you asked, because in this update, we are going to space. Now suit up.
Not again.
Perfect. Are you ready?
5, 4, 3.
Here we go! Hello and welcome to Season 5, Space Cats.
And we are releasing our first cat brawler named Kit. Uh-oh, it seems we got a replacement.
It seems that the new brawler Kit has been replaced by Welcome to Season 5, Star Force. Colonel Ruffs is the colonel of the Star Force spaceship. He is a master strategist, our newest chromatic brawler, and a dog?
Now, for Ruff's main attack, he shoots 2 parallel projectiles that when it hits a wall, it bounces. So it's kinda like Rico's, but a bit different because it's 2 at the same time, so you can have like interesting results.
Colonel Ruffs is a support brawler, so for his super, he brings down a supply drop from space that can damage enemies when it lands and brings power up for your team.
And for the Star Force season skins, we have Terry 1, you can see the name there, and Ronin Ruffs.
Also coming in the update, we have new Lunar New Year skins, and they're space themed.
They are Space Ox Bull, Navigator Colette, and Dark Lord Spike.
Keep an eye out, because 2019's Lunar New Year skins are available for the last time.
And we are also getting a new Star Point skin, which is Dark Tide Carl.
Also coming on Valentine's Day, we have a skin called Smooth Lou. The Championship Challenge is back. The first one is coming to you in February.
And if you pass this first stage, you can continue playing the championship through the game. And we are also getting 8 new gadgets.
We'll be releasing 2 gadgets per week, and you'll be able to vote on which ones come first on our social media channels.
And 6 animated pins.
And Lunar New Year pins. That's our first update of 2021.
Hello and welcome to Brawl Talk.
Okay, Frank, checklist time. Are we getting a new Trophy Road Brawler?
Yes.
New challenge for skin?
Oh yeah.
New competitive mode?
Mm-hmm.
Should we just move on with that?
Bunny, it's about time.
Long time no Trophy Road Brawler, right?
That's right. Stu is a sentient crash test robot and is used to test attractions in the Star Park. However, as user studies have shown, people really like to see him crash, so he ended up being in a stunt show.
He's our new Trophy Road Brawler, and his main attacks are shots of pyrotechnics from his fingertips. And you think it's simple because they follow like a straight line. However, the twist is that it charges a super with only 1 hit.
Okay, and the super is a dash forward, short range, leaves a trail of fire behind it, and has knockback. And that comes in especially handy when you play a game mode like Brawl.
True. And he's free at 10,000 trophies in the Trophy Road, and he's also coming up with a skin called Superstars too. And since we are talking about Brawl Ball,
We've partnered up with Paris Saint-Germain once again, and at the end of this month you will be able to show off your awesome skills in Brawl Ball in a new challenge.
win 9 games and you get PSG mic, lose 4 and you are out.
Or not, because now you can buy some additional tries for gems. Sunny, Power Play is dead.
What? Why?
Because we came up with something better. Power Play will be replaced by our new Power League, the new way to play competitive Brawl Stars.
Forget trophies, you now have 19 Power League ranks and you start at Bronze 1 and the best players will end up at Masters.
For the first season of Power League, we're gonna place people into ranks based on their highest lifetime result in Power Play.
You can only play solo or in a pre-made team of 3.
When you play solo queue, you're only playing against other solo players. And when you're playing the team queue, you'll play against other teams.
Now, once you enter the matchmaking, the game mode and the map will be randomly chosen for both teams, and you have to win a best of 3 to actually win the match.
After the map and the game mode have been randomly selected, it's time for the Brawler pick ban phase. First, there's a blind ban phase for both teams, followed by individual Brawler picks by each player. Each Brawler can only be played once.
And after each match, your progress is defined by how tough your opponent is. The tougher the opponent, the faster the progress. And like Power Play, you also get star points at the end of the season.
And besides star points, there will be exclusive seasonal rewards. For example, profile icons and something new, a skin purchase option. The first skin you can acquire is Smuggler Penny for 25,000 star points once you've unlocked the option in the season.
Now, the first Power League season will be a bit shorter, but after that, it will follow the same length as the Brawl Pass season, which is 10 weeks. And in every season, we will get exclusive rewards.
There's no limitations of games you can play per day in Power League, and Power League unlocks on the Trophy Road at 4,500 trophies. If you want more information about Power League, please follow our content creators for more information.
Whew, that was a lot, but there's more.
Hot Zone and Siege are coming to the map maker later in March.
Bibi is getting a skin called Bibi Lante.
Animated pins and more. Thanks for watching.
3, 2, 1.
What's that, little buddy? Tell me your last words. I can't hear you.
And welcome to Brawl Talk.
Welcome to Season 6, the Goldarm Gang.
And we are going back to our Wild West roots with Belle.
Belle is the chromatic brawler of the season. She's an outlaw who likes to rob banks in any town she can find.
And she's a sharpshooter, and with her main attack, she attacks the target and the projectile keeps bouncing back and forth among the enemies until they spread out.
That's right, and for her super, she fires a special bullet. Then after it hits the target, that target will take extra damage from any source.
And she's also getting a killer skin with the Brawl Pass, which is called Belle Goldhand.
But don't worry, because we'll be safe as long as we have the new Gunslinger Colt skin, which is the first one of the pass.
And we are also getting a bunch of Wild West skins with Marshall Ruffs, Miss Fortune Tara, Amber de la Vega, and Quick Draw Edgar.
But it doesn't stop there. In this Power League season, you'll be able to unlock Saloon 8-Bit as well as 2 exclusive profile icons.
And for Golden Week, we are getting Nekobi and Gold Nekobi.
Also in this update is Lantern Sandy and Do-It-Yourself Surge.
And Ryan, how about Archvillain B?
Great question, Danny. Archvillain B is our previous Supercell Make winner, and she will be coming in this update. But there's more. We have a brand new Supercell Make campaign for Nita's Summer Splash, so go check it out and design your own skin there.
Let's talk game modes, Ryan.
Our newest seasonal game mode is called Knockout. This is a best of 3 where you'll try to eliminate the enemy brawlers.
Now the twist is that once you eliminate a brawler, they don't respawn, so you have to deal with the situation with only 2 brawlers on your side.
Hey Danny, have you heard about Squeak?
Squeak who?
The new brawler.
Bell doesn't squeak.
No! Squeak is the second brawler that's coming in this update. He's part of Colonel Ruff's Star Force trio and an alien being that has evolved from the cumulative drool on Ruff's dog toys.
That's true, and he throws explosive toys towards enemies, and the toys stick to walls and the brawler because of all the drooling.
That's right, and his super is a frag bomb that when thrown on the map occupies a large area and explodes. So you'll have to be quick if you want to evade it.
He's gonna be released in May, and he will come with a mythic rarity.
Besides that, we're getting more animated pins.
And fast forward and rewind on replays.
And true gold and silver skins for Spike, Nita, and Jean.
And Duo Showdown is coming to the map maker. So thank you for watching, and we see each other in June.
Transition. Well, Danny, I'm so glad you asked, because in this update, It's with a heavy heart that I announce that this will be my last Brawl Talk. I've taken a new role at Supercell as the community lead overseeing all games. I've been on the Brawl Stars team for nearly 4 years, from beta through global launch, adventures from Brawladays to Brawlywoods. We saw Star Park together, dozens of updates, hundreds of sneak peeks, and it has been the honor of my life to experience all of this with you. But the future of Brawl Stars is very bright. We have more players today than ever before, and the updates on the horizon are absolutely incredible. I will be cheering you guys on from the sidelines. I will see you
Wait, you are not leaving me alone with Frank, right?
That's right. Danny, I brought you some backup.
Hello and welcome to Brawl Talk. I'm Paula, the new community manager, and in this update...
Wait, what was that? Don't tell me
It's the Summer of Dinosaurs!
That's right, the 7th season is coming and it's called Jurassic Splash.
So from the combination of dinosaurs and summer, we present to you Buzz.
Buzz is the lifeguard of the Velocirapids water park and is also the chromatic brawler for this season.
So he's not very good at his job due to his size and his short arms, but he loves to enforce rules and tell people what to do, or better, tell people what not to do.
Speaking of what not to do, if I was you, I would run away from him. He's a short-range brawler who throws a series of punches.
But running might not be enough, because with his super, he can throw his life buoy at an enemy or a wall, and then he can pull himself towards it. And then if he does that against a brawler, he can stun the brawler for a short while.
And he also plays in a punk band, so Born Bad Bass is exclusive skin for this season.
And the first skin of this season, Surfer Call.
But Cal is not the only one getting ready for something. We have Dino, Leon, Beatstime Mortis, Coco Rosa, Jetski, Jacky for Power League, and Whale Watch Nita, which was created by the last Supercell Make winners. Fontis, Incastle, Beats, and Francie.
And non-summer skins, but still very cool, we are getting Burger Lou, we have Herms Max, and Mega Box Darrow celebrating our first anniversary in China, so everyone will get it for free.
And to support board band bass, we've brought the rest of the band, which are Trash Coco on the guitars and Wicked Stu on the drums.
And not part of the band, but still super cool, Vicious Bibi get into the game in a challenge, so you can get it for free if you beat the challenge, but of course it will be in the shop afterward.
And if you're a football or soccer fan, we are in a partnership with the Latin America Master League.
The Brawl Stars Master League features one of the most iconic teams in Latin America. And we are getting also skins for that, of course, but also it's the first esports tournament where only football clubs will be participating.
And the teams include, wait, because it's hard to remember, Boca Juniors, América de Cali, Universidad de Chile, Universitario de Perú, Nacional de Uruguay, Corinthians, Atlético Nacional de Medellín, Cerro Porteño, River Plate, Liga de Quito, Flamengo, Club América y Chivas.
Salve pro Mengão e pro Timão. So get ready to play and represent your team, and stay tuned for more information.
Good news for the Knockout fans, it's now permanent with some improvements and new maps.
And apart from new challenge, we are also getting the Brawl Stars Championship Challenge rewards revamped.
And this summer we want to try 3 new game modes. We'll have Volley Brawl, where you can let the ball hit the ground on your half of the map. If it does, the enemy team scores. The first team getting 2 points wins the match.
And Basket Brawl, a community suggestion. So plays a bit like Brawl Ball, but the map is shorter and you have to hit the ball in the basket. But the trick is that the basket is actually moving.
And last but not least, Hold the Trophy. There is 1 trophy on the map, and the team who holds it for longer wins the match. But watch out, because the brawler who is holding the trophy gets slowed down. So you must protect your teammate at all costs.
Wait, that wasn't the last one. Present Plunder is dead, but now is reborn as Trophy Thieves. We have reskinned the events to be more on brand with the Who Stole the Trophy campaign that we have on the esports channels. So instead of carrying a present, you're now carrying a trophy.
And for the map maker enthusiasts, we are now adding modifiers. You already know some of them, like Meteor or energy drinks, but we are adding new ones. And the good thing is they can also be used in friendly rooms.
Also, we are getting 5 new objects. We have Healing, Spikes, Damage Clouds, Slow, and a Fast Booster tile.
And of course, they can also be used in Map Maker. And besides that, we are adding tons of new maps, and also a new set of maps for Power League.
So hey Paula, how about the third member of the gift shop trio?
Oh yeah, Colette's and Edgar's boss, Grief. He's an epic brawler, he's very greedy and to be honest not the most caring person. He uses tips from Edgar's and Colette's tip jar to attack.
And those tips work in an interesting way. He tosses 9 coins and they spread out the further they go. So you can annoy people from very far, but the real damage happens if the enemy is next to you.
As for his super, he throws 5 sharp-edged banknotes in a white cone, dealing damage on the way in and on the way back. The farther away the opponents are, the greater is the damage. And on the way back, they can go over walls.
And look at that, you can get Grief for free with a challenge in July. And if you beat the challenge, you get Grief before everyone else.
But don't worry, if you don't beat the challenge, you will be able to get Grief anyway from boxes or from the shop once he's released the following week.
Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there was a princess named Danny.
Wait, no.
What?
And his loyal knight, Paula.
What? Ryan, you're reading it wrong.
And the narrator was always right, and welcome to Brawl Talk!
We now enter in a brawlified fairy tale with our 8th Brawl Pass.
It's the Once Upon a Brawl season.
Our next chromatic brawler is Ash, the Trash Knight.
Ash is a very grumpy cleaner at the castle courtyard, and due to the big amount of trash and rats that he finds out there, he needs to protect himself with an improvised armor, which is an actual trash bin.
As for his main attack, he creates a shockwave when he hits the ground with his broomstick, and everyone that is in line will get hit by it, and also it charges his rage bar.
But his rage bar also gets charged when he gets hit, because it makes so much noise inside his last-minute armor that he just gets angrier and angrier.
And when his rage bar gets fully charged, he gets stronger and faster for a short while. And also, he's not alone in the battle against Dirt.
Because for his super, he gets help from his RATS bot, which will attack the closest enemy they find.
In the Once Upon a Brawl season, you will find Princess Shelly at the first tier and Ninja Ash at the last tier of the Brawl Pass.
To complete the Fairy Tail theme, we are getting Unicorn Knight Barley, Evil Queen Pam, Princess Sprout and El Dragon.
And for Prince Sprout and El Dragon, you can also find 2 color variations in the shop, Emerald and Ruby Prince Sprout, and El Dragon Verdoso and El Dragon Rosado.
And the last Fairy Tail skin, Wizard Byron, which will be available for purchase for 25,000 star points after unlocking it.
And we hear you, now it's easier to unlock it, you only need 30 wings in Power League.
And more skins, we are getting Lunar Piper for the Moon Festival in Asia and Handsome Colt, just because, why not?
Now, we are not getting a new game mode per se, but something similar.
Yes, we want to try a new kind of solo showdown, which encourages a more aggressive way to play. The more brawlers you defeat, the more trophies you get.
We will be testing this new solo showdown mode, and we will compare with the old one.
Our goal is to get rid of teaming and make this mode more fun.
And this new solo showdown mode will be available throughout the whole season in its own game slot.
So if you prefer to play the old showdown, it's still possible.
Now everyone out there, pay attention to this because this is very important.
In one of the next updates, we are planning to release a series of improvements for the clubs.
We are giving clubs a bigger and better purpose, and we are developing something that will bring clubmates closer together. However, for this feature to work, we will have to resize the club capacity from 100 to 30 friends.
So guys, we want to give you a heads up so you can rearrange your clubs having this new capacity in mind.
If you can't find a solution until the update, we will do it for you. So stay tuned to our social channels and then we will post more information there before the actual update.
We don't have a confirmed date for this change yet, but it will happen in the next few months. So you have at least 30 days to make adjustments for your clubs on your own.
We are getting more animated pinks.
Frank, DJ Frank, and Calavera Piper are getting new visual effects and free megabox for everyone. It will come together with this update, so don't forget to claim it.
We wanna thank all of you for all the subscriptions because it made us win this awesome play.
Now hit the like button and subscribe. Hello and welcome to Brawl Talk.
Aren't you feeling tired today, Paula?
No, but why are you talking like this?
I don't know. I just feel I could have a Max Energy drink.
Wait, are you being paid for saying that?
Max Energy drink is like this update. It's quick and tasty.
As we're still working on the club improvements, we are here to bring you something legendary.
Is it another delicious bottle of Max Energy drink?
No, it's Meg, our newest legendary brawler.
Meg is the third member of Max and Surge trio, and she's a vending machine repair girl, which is super smart, but she also wants to be a hero like Max and Surge.
But Max doesn't think she's ready yet, so she never lets her join the battle. But it doesn't matter, because Meg always goes anyway.
So Meg has a small bolt gun and does little damage from a medium range. And she also doesn't have a lot of health points.
But that's okay, because the magic happens when she charges her super.
That's right, Paula. When she uses her super, she calls her vending machine repair bot and she becomes unstoppable.
Her main attack then becomes 2 deadly laser cannons that shoot 8 projectiles rapid fire.
And her super button gets a different mechanic. It becomes a secondary attack that deals massive damage to all the enemies within its range.
And this one charges itself pretty quickly, but it doesn't charge with the bot's main attack.
But be careful, because when Meg is on her bot, her HP starts to decay slowly, so it's only a matter of time until she goes back to her initial form.
However, once her health points reach 0, her bot breaks and she's back in the match. So the only way to defeat her is by eliminating her initial form.
Meg is our 6th legendary brawler and she's coming to the game with the update.
We only have 2 new skins, but they are special.
The Supercell make Gladiator Colette, designed by Frenzy and Beats.
And B8-Bit, which will come together with the Retropolis environment and the Retropolis skins, which will now become seasonal and be available only once a year.
And if you buy all the skins, you will get exclusive pins for all of them.
And you can get B8-Bit for free if you beat the Retropolis challenge in October.
Before we continue, remember that the club improvement update is coming and we are reducing the club capacity from 100 members to 30 members.
This is because we are working on a new way of playing the game, which is tied to clubs and requires active members if you want your club to be the best.
So if you're looking forward to that update, subscribe to this channel so you don't miss it.
We are adding a skin randomizer and improvements on how to select them.
Pins are now usable in the club chat.
More animated pins, including a new exclusive pin for Dark Lord Spike.
More True Gold and True Silver skins.
Evil Queen Pam is getting new voice lines.
Wham, bam, here comes Evil Pam.
And improvements for teaming up with your friends.
Thank you for watching. Hello and welcome to Brawl Talk.
And in this update we will have
A new brawler and new skins.
and a new way to watch the finals. Oh.
Pero, Ryan, ¿qué hay del remodelo de Jessie?
Don't worry. I got you covered.
So grab your popcorn and get ready for our 9th season, Brawlywood.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Lola, the chromatic brawler of this season. She's a movie star in Brawlywood who is extremely obsessed with herself and will do whatever it takes to always be in the spotlight.
She's also into bright and shiny things. With her main attack, she uses the diamond eyes of her fake fox scarf to shoot sparkly stars that deal damage in a tight and mid-range cone.
And for her super, she throws her diamond necklace on the floor, performing a scenic trick that creates a duplicated image of herself.
This clone has less health than the original Lola, but will follow her moves and mimic her powers. So whenever she attacks, her reflection will attack as well.
And don't miss Chola, the new exclusive skin that unlocks at tier 70 and will come together with B800 in the Brawl Pass.
And to complete the Brawlywood cast, we have Surge Kong, Captain Crow, Squeak Buster Gale, and Director Buzz.
And finally, a new remodel, Jessie's time has come, and she's also getting a new skin.
That's right, Paula. Cat Burglar Jessie, aka the Trophy Thief, will come with the World Finals in November.
This year, we are going to have a completely new way of watching and interacting with the event. You will be able to predict match results and get free rewards, including Jessie's new skin.
So if you wanna have the chance to unlock her a lot earlier, make sure to stay tuned to our esports channel and don't miss the finals starting on November 26th.
And if you want to increase this year's prize pool and support the pro players out there, make sure to get the esports offer that is available in-game right now. Or at least it is if you're watching this in October.
And we are also getting new pins, new animated pins, and more True Gold and Silver skins.
And I think that's it. Wait, what's that?
Did you think we forgot about Brawlywood?
Nope. This season we're bringing you 4 new skins. Swamp Gene, Ghost Squeak, Head is Rudder Stew, and last but not least, Count Pangula.
And Invisible Brawlers are back. We are getting a seasonal modifier for every game mode.
Yep, brawlers will get invisible every 10 seconds for another 10 seconds. So watch your head.
We've decided to postpone the club update by a month. We will release more information throughout the month of November. Stay tuned.
And now for real. That's it for the update.
This winter.
Danny, Paula, someone keeps hitting the club update. I want you to solve it. Yesterday.
2 detectives. 1 mission.
There is only one person who has a reason to steal the club update.
I know where he is. Let's go.
But things were not as they seemed.
Damn it. That was our last lead.
A Unless...
Welcome to Brawl Talk.
So let's get into it. Frank, what, where, how is Club League?
Well, Paula, Club League is a new competition for, well, clubs, of course. It demands coordination, commitment, and activity from all members of club. First, each Club League season lasts 1 week. Every week your club will be matched against 7 other clubs from your same region. There are no opt-ins, no opt-outs, it all happens automatically, and the matchmaking is based on your club rank. Everyone will start at Bronze 1.
This means that you can be matched up against literally any club in your region in the 4th season, but the matchmaking will calibrate itself based on the club performance as seasons continue.
It's really important to mention that if you change clubs after the season started, you won't be able to participate in the current season and won't receive any rewards. So stay loyal to your club if you want to excel.
Then we move to the actual gameplay. You will compete on 3 days: Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. We've grouped countries into regions, so the exact time depends on where you are. But each day is 24 hours long for everyone.
Each of these days, you have 2 options on how to play. You can play standard matches, which are played best of 1, with 1 game mode and 1 map being available per day. Or you can play competitive matches, which are played best of 3 and have picks and bans, just like in Power League.
To play, you will need tickets. Yes, tickets are back. Every match day you will receive 4 tickets, which reset at the end of the day. Playing a standard match costs 1 ticket and playing a competitive match 2 tickets.
You can play matches alone, with randoms, or with club members. While playing matches, you will receive club trophies. Competitive matches give slightly more club trophies than standard matches. We also give you a bonus if you decide to play with other members from your club.
However, it is possible to contribute to your club by playing alone with randoms, and it was important for us to give those of you who don't want to be that social a way to still contribute to the success of a club and get rewarded.
Last but not least, you can also purchase and use up to 4 golden tickets per week. These can be used to play some additional matches and give your club a small advantage over the competition. Golden tickets are available for purchase either by spending gems or star points.
Now it's getting a bit more complicated. At the end of each day, clubs will be ranked based on the total amount of club trophies accumulated by all players in the club. You can also watch this progression in real time throughout the day and see where you stand compared to the other clubs in your league.
Based on the final ranking, each club receives club points for their weekly standing, and club trophies are reset for the next day. Clubs receive from 10 to 100 points every day.
The weekly season ends every Monday, when all clubs in the league are ranked based on their total amount of club points. The ranking determines if a club gets promoted or demoted, as well as, yes, the amount of rewards.
Rewards come in the form of a new currency, club points. Yes, you guys saw that one coming. Your individual level of rewards is based on the division your club played in, the weekly rank, as well as your personal level of activity.
Club coins can be used at any time to purchase exclusive skins like Potato Squid, Moldy Mike, or Chicken Ring, as well as more progression. So much progression.
In practice, that means that after a few seasons have passed, you have the potential to increase your individual progression by more than 50% compared to before.
One of our goals was to give you more control over which brawler to upgrade, and the club shop was built with that goal in mind.
In the shop, you will find wildcard power points, coins, and this mysterious new item.
But wait, before you talk about this mysterious new item, you should talk about gears.
Yes, let's talk about gears.
Gears are the newest items coming to Brawl Stars. Gear slots are unlocked at the 2 new power levels we are adding to all brawlers.
We've changed things around a little bit. You are still unlocking gadgets at level 7 and star powers at level 9. But getting a star power won't give you the purely cosmetic level 10 anymore. Now, you will unlock power level 10 and 11 by upgrading your brawlers with power points and coins.
Each new power level unlocks 1 gear slot. Once you unlock power level 10 for your first brawler, you will also unlock gears. The first one is on the house.
Gears can give you different passive abilities like faster movement speed in bushes, an extra shield which charges when your HP is full, or a damage increase at lower HP.
There will be 5 different gear types in the game at the launch of this feature, and unlike gadgets or star powers, gear gets crafted.
To craft a gear, you will need a gear token and scrap. Both drop from Brawl boxes or can be acquired in the club shop or in the regular shop.
If you have all required materials, you can just go to any brawler screen of a power 10 or 11 brawler and craft the gear you want immediately. Don't worry, if you forget about this, the game will guide you through the process the first time.
Once a gear is crafted, it is bound to a specific brawler. So don't craft it for the first brawler you are coming along, but give it some thought and pick the brawler you think would benefit from it the most.
Gears can also be upgraded.
Each gear has 3 levels with increasing cost for each level. We've designed them in a way that the first level gives you the biggest advantage for the crafting cost.
Gears add more depth to the metagame for endgame players without introducing more complexity for new players. Once you've unlocked all gadgets, star powers and gears, you have a choice of 40 different builds instead of the current 4.
These are the 2 things we really wanted to put out there for you, and we could only release them together.
Club League will give you a lot more rewards and freedom on how to upgrade your brawlers.
And Gears will give experienced players a new layer of strategy and make progression more valuable and meaningful again.
And this is just the beginning. In 2022, we are planning to add more features to clubs and make them even more impactful for you. And we already have a bunch of cool ideas in the drawer.
The World Finals are coming from November 26th to 28th. So here are some very important notes if you want to watch the show, get rewards, and have the chance to win Cat Burglar Jessie for free.
First, subscribe to our esports channel. The link is in the description below. All information will be posted there a week before the show. By watching the actual show live, you have better chances to win more rewards, but you can still submit predictions before the show and before each game day. Good luck with your predictions.
Now keep in mind, power levels and gears will be available once the update arrives, and the first season of Club League starts on Wednesday, November 24th.
So what are you waiting for? Go out there, find the best members for your club, and see you again in December for our Brawly Days update.
And welcome to Brawl Talk.
Happy Brawliversary, everyone! Brawl is completing 3 global years tomorrow.
Our end of the year tradition is back, and with 2 more days of rewards. Open the game every day from tomorrow to December 26th and collect a free reward every day.
You can get coins, boxes, exclusive pins, wildcard power points, and a free skin for Dynamite, which is inspired by his first release in the beta of Brawl Stars.
We're also doing something on top of the gifts this year. During the celebration, you will get extra quests every day.
But be careful, both extra quests and the free rewards only last for 24 hours.
Oh, and look at the time! It's Brawly Days already!
Let's start with Brawl, our new epic brawler. A security guard in the castle in Starr Park who is best friends with his walkie-talkie and terrified of kids?
Yep, so to hide his fear, he uses a happy-looking hoodie over his face.
He's a damage dealer who's throwing bombs that explodes in 4 different directions when they touch the floor.
His super is very similar, but a lot bigger, more destructive, and it can also destroy walls.
So how is this related to Brawly Days?
Because you can get him for free during the Brawly Days challenge, which starts on December 23rd. The format will be similar to the previous challenge for Grief, 3 vs 3 game modes with retries.
If you don't unlock him in the challenge, he will become available in the shop and in boxes late December.
We can't have Brawly Days without our seasonal skins, right?
Exactly. This year we have for you Ho 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 Bo, Gift Press Jacky, Slayer Griff, and Logma Spike.
The 2020 Brawly Days skins are also back, but not the skins from 2019.
The Brawly Days Pirates are now part of a different group of skins, the Pirates, and they will become part of a pirate event.
Okay, Brawly Days are over.
Clean up your holiday decorations and open up space for the Tiger Pit Arena.
This update will also include the next Brawl Pass season, the Year of the Tiger. It will all take place inside a video game, which is inside our video game. And everything related to this season will be a tribute to classic old fighting games.
New season, new brawler. Fang will be our next chromatic brawler coming with the new Brawl Pass season in January. He works at the local cinema in Starr Park, but he's also an aspiring actor, usually in lower budget martial art movies.
Fang is a melee brawler that can kick everyone in his way. Unlike El Primo, Rosa or Buzz, he doesn't throw a series of attacks, but just one instead, which is harder to hit but does a lot more damage.
And if he misses his kick, his shoe flies away in the same direction of his attack. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but could be a good strategy to charge up his super. It also looks funny too.
His super is quite different though. He unleashes a powerful flying kick that if it hits an enemy, it will connect to another target if the target is within Fang's super range. This can happen up to 4 times in total. He could literally wipe a whole team with just one super if you play it right.
Since Fang is the chromatic brawler of this update, he received a skin at the last tier of the Brawl Pass, which is called Furious Fang. The skin for the first tier is Major Rosa.
And here are our challengers: El Tigro, Orochi Edgar, Sway Master Barley, and Nyan Nita for the Power League skin.
Not a challenger, but a cute one for Valentine's Day. El Corazon.
One note to the Brawl Pass season. It will be shorter than before, so now every new season will start on the 4th Monday of every other month. If you are the kind of person who doesn't like to depend on your teammates and don't like to play solo showdown, we have a new game mode for you.
Duels is our newest 1v1 game mode, and here is how it works. Before the match starts, you have to pick 3 brawlers. When one of your picked brawlers gets defeated, you play the next one in line, so each brawler equals an extra chance.
To win the mode, you must defeat all the brawlers from your opponent. Whoever does it first wins.
When a brawler gets defeated, both players respawn at the start position. The environment which has been destroyed before will stay destroyed in the next round.
For now, this new game mode will be seasonal, but will be available throughout the next Brawl Pass season, starting in January.
Power League matches can now be played in friendly matches.
And as usual, we are getting lots of animated pins.
But before we go, we just wanna give a huge shout out to all the Brawl Stars contestants in the Brawl Stars World Finals, which happened just a few weeks ago.
But a bigger shout out to Zeta Division, who are this year's world champions.
Thank you for another awesome year. It's the first update of the year.
And we would like to present the Starr Park Gardens.
This lab is where we create all the beautiful flowers, plants, and creatures in Starr Park.
And now Danny will just create a new specimen. You just have to mix the substance Z and substance X.
Easy.
No, wait, no, not white!
Oopsie.
Well, at least we are fine. So welcome to Brawl Talk.
We are now entering the Biodome season.
Rosa, Bea, and Sprout finally have a home, but as usual, things have gone a bit weirdly.
Speaking of weird but cute, Eve is the newest brawler of the season. She's a very small alien flea in a spaceship who is joining Ruff's trio.
She's a loving mother that just wants to find a place for her babies, even if that means disintegrating anyone in her way.
With her main attack, she shoots 3 eggs in a row. They all have different sizes and damage.
And with her super, she releases a big egg that hatches after some seconds and spawns 3 hatchlings. If the hatchlings are not destroyed before latching onto the closest enemy, they will deal damage over time.
Eve has a very unique trait too. Since she's flying on her spaceship all the time, she can hover over certain terrains like water and holes.
She's also getting a skin called Spiky Eve at the last tier of the Biodome Brawl Pass.
and the first skin of the pass is Firefly Rico.
Now, the Biodome used to be a nice and peaceful place until some experiments went wrong.
And because of that, we got Ivy Bell, Mr. Fly, Mantis Rosa, Corrupted Sprout, Dr. Edgar, and Beetle Mac.
Waspo is the Power League skin of the season, Bunny Grom is coming soon on Easter, and Lion Bull is another wacky skin in the club shop.
With the Biodome update, 2 new game modes are coming to Brawl Stars. One of them is Payload.
Some of you might know the rules of this game mode already, but the goal is to push your payload from point A to point B. The enemy team will try to push their payload at the same time.
So be mindful that this game mode requires a bit more strategy than the other ones. If you decide to defend your payload, the enemy team might manage to push theirs. And if you attack the enemy's payload, you might let yours open.
As for our second game mode, it's called Wipeout, and the rules are a lot simpler. You have to defeat 8 enemy brawlers or defeat more brawlers than the enemy team in 2 minutes.
With this mode, we are trying to push for a more casual game mode that doesn't require a lot of coordination and can still be really fun.
And as always, both game modes are seasonal and their permanence in the game will depend on their performance.
We have a bunch of changes coming in this update as well. Healing gear is now changed, and instead of healing your brawler when you're standing still, it now improves your standard healing overall.
A change for the new players. Showdown is now the first mode every player will play instead of Gem Grab, because it's easier to understand and to have fun with in the first matches.
We are now changing the bounty, hot zone, heist, and knockout rotation to be daily rather than hourly. Siege is not part of the rotation for the time being, but it will be available in Map Maker still.
Power League progression now considers your performance. If you win 2 games without losing, you will progress more than before. And if you manage to win only one of the games, you won't lose as much progress.
Club League will now have 6 tickets on the last day of the season. This means that if you had bad results on the previous 2 days, you'll still have a chance to make up for those and get a better placement.
And also related to clubs, now you can buy as many power points as your club coins allow.
And one big change regarding the exclusive skins we have in-game, such as Seasonal, Power League, and Brawl Pass. They will now remain exclusive for a while, but then they will return to the shop in new offers.
This starts only for the skins that are being released in this update. All the other skins that were exclusive before will remain exclusive.
The Brawl Stars Championship is back.
The best players in the world will be playing live every month, and you can either be one of them or watch and get rewards.
Exclusive pins based on the animated Brawl Stars players will be given every month. You just need to go to event.brawlstars.com on the show days and watch, interact, and get your rewards.
If you wanna know when the matches are live, make sure to follow our Brawl Stars esports channels, all in the description below.
Wildcard PowerPoints can now be found in boxes.
10 new second gadgets are coming to the game.
A bunch of new maps for every mode.
Knockout is now in Map Maker.
More pings and animated pings.
Basket Brawl returns as a seasonal mode.
And duos are seasonal as well.
And more true gold and silver skins.
Hope you enjoy.
Hello, I'm Paula. Welcome to Brawl Talk. This update's gonna be fast, edgy, and fire. Are you ready, Danny?
I don't think this is a good idea, Paula.
Don't worry, you'll be fine. Last one there, it's an AP.
Stu is getting a home in the Stuntshow season.
And a family?
Yep. Janet is joining Stu's trio and she's the new chromatic brawler in the Brawl Pass.
She's not only an acrobatic performer and a singer, but also the star of the show.
With her main attack, she sings a loud note towards the opponents that causes damage in a cone. The more you hold the aim button, the narrower and longer the cone gets.
And to perform her stunts besides Stu, her super activates her jetpack that enables her to fly over everything for a few seconds. While in the air, she also attacks enemies on the ground.
You get the awesome Valkyrie Janet at the last year in the Brawl Pass and Biker Carl at the first year.
Janet has a small sister, but we'll talk about that later. To complete the Stuntshow, we are getting Monster Truck Mech, Spyro Spike, and Crash Test Daryl for Power League.
We are also getting Daruma Mr. P for the Golden Week and Tempest Tara for the end of the Lantern Brawl event. And lastly, Star Force Worst Enemy.
Wait, we shouldn't reveal them just yet. We'll talk about that later.
A new game mode landed from space.
That's right, Bot Drop is coming this season and it's a 3 vs 3 battle plus bots.
So the goal is to collect more bolts than the enemy team in 2 minutes or less. Whoever is the first team to collect 8 bolts wins the match.
But to collect those bolts, you first need to eliminate the bot who carries them. They will be falling from the sky during the match and will attack whoever attacks them last.
It's up to you if you wanna pull them to your base or attack the enemy team while they deal with the bots.
And for now, Bot Drop will be available only during this season.
Can you talk about Bonnie already?
Not yet. Wait, did you just spoil her name? Never mind. We have a new cosmetic coming to the game.
Now you can equip sprays and use them in matches just like pins, but these are sprayed on the ground instead.
Sprays are unlocked on the trophy road and you will get these 3 for free to start with. There are many more that will be available later through the trophy road, Brawl Pass, challenges and the shop.
Not totally new, but quests are also getting some improvements. Apart from new quests, we are also getting different quest rewards. Pins, gold, and other stuff that are not tokens.
And if you don't like the quests you receive, you have now the ability to reroll them. You can reroll 1 quest per week for free or 3 quests per week if you have an active Brawl Pass.
Paula, it's time.
It is, Danny.
Bonnie is Janet's little sister and also part of Stu's trio. All of them perform on Star Park's Stuntshow.
She's a reckless and overly excited girl who's famous in the park for her most daring trick, being shot from a cannon.
Which leads me to her abilities. So she has 2 different forms that can be activated by pressing the super, kinda like Meg. But the difference is that she can only go to her default form if she uses her super again.
So in her cannon form, she moves slowly and can attack from far. She has only 1 ammo slot, so she can't unload her ammo too fast.
And with her super, she shoots herself from her cannon and deals damage when landing. It will also activate her second form.
In her outside the cannon form, she moves super fast and deals lots of damage at close range. And when she uses her super again, she takes some time to transform into cannon mode, but when she does, she regains part of her health back.
And Bonnie will be available later in the season.
And now, finally, we can present the enemies of the Star Force, the worst bunch.
They are Overlord Byron, Galaxy Storm Lola, and Empress Bonnie. They will all be available in the shop during their own event, which would include a challenge, a unique pin, and a spray.
Most of you already read about this, but Power League is getting some improvements.
Each player will be able to ban 1 brawler in the banning phase. Your opponents can still ban the same brawler as you, but your teammates can only ban different brawlers. This means that the minimum number of banned brawlers is 3 and the maximum is 6.
With this, we want to give every player a chance to drop their input before the match starts, but also protect players in case there are very strong brawlers in specific maps or modes.
And we are working on brawler suggestions. Hopefully it will make it into the next update.
Resistance gear got a rework.
A new Brawl Ball map tile, Bumpers. It bumps the ball if shot there.
Improve the new player journey with 2 weeks of daily rewards.
New profile pictures in the shop and animated pins.
New esports pin. Don't forget to go to event.brawlstars.com to watch, predict, and get this one and the other 2 exclusive pins.
And new second gadgets are coming. And some of them are based on suggestions from the community, so thank you. Thank you for watching. I can't see any land here, Paula. Are you sure you're in the right place?
Yeah, the X is right here. Look.
Guess you'll never find the hidden penny remodel.
Unless...
Wait! Paula!
I forgot this. And welcome to Brawl Talk.
Hello? It's a bit dark in here, Paula.
It is because it's the underwater summer.
Oh, wow. But what does that mean?
It's the deep sea brawl season coming to Brawl Stars, which is an underwater paintball arena and the home of our new brawler Otis.
Otis is a mysterious creature who lives in the depths of Starr Park and expresses himself with his street art on any wall he sees.
With his arm hose, he shoots 4 paintballs in a straight line and they mildly spread the further they go.
For his super, he uses his starfish friend Seal, who disables every ability your target has. While Seals is stuck to an enemy brawler, they can't attack, use gadgets, or activate their super.
However, they can still move and run for their lives.
Otis is the chromatic brawler of the season, coming at tier 30 in the Brawl Pass.
And he becomes an Egyptian artist with his Pharaoh's skin at the last tier of the Brawl Pass.
And for his first tier, you'll be getting Shark Tooth Cold.
We have 2 more deep sea skins coming, Coral Bell and Octofang.
For Power League, we'll have Postal Brock, and coming in August, we'll release the Supercell Make skin, shout out to Bouncy Duck, DJ3MC.
We would like to announce our new partnership with BT21 and IPX, also known as Line Friends.
BT21 are a new collection of characters designed by the worldwide famous stars of the K-pop band BTS.
They are Edgar Tata, who has a very peculiar head shape.
Ruff's Jimmy, no more badass, he's now an adorable coronel.
Bibi RJ, who becomes super fluffy.
Sandy Koya, both sleep heads in one character.
Jacky Cookie is a bouncy pink fellow full of energy.
Bull Mang, instead of running, he will gallop.
And Tick Shuki, he's now brown like a cookie.
They will all be live on the same day in late July. Buying any skin will give you a free pin and unlock a purchasable spray and a profile picture.
Something new for the people who love Wipeout and Showdown. We are now releasing a new game mode called Hunters, which is a 10-brawler arena with the same rules as Wipeout but in Showdown maps.
So the rules are pretty simple. Every time you get defeated, you respawn. And the first player to reach 10 takedowns wins the match. The placement will be decided by how many takedowns each player has when the match is over.
Now, Danny, how do you like having to play Club League 3 times a week every week?
Well...
I know, nobody likes it. So now, we are giving everyone a week off. So we'll have 1 week for Club League and a week for Club Quests.
Club Quests pop up every other week, so bi-weekly. And you have only 1 week to complete them. They are a lot easier and more casual than Club League matches.
The more quests your club completes, the higher the reward everyone gets. And if you play with your club mates, you can complete them faster.
And we are also making a minor adjustment to the rewards. We are increasing the rewards you get in Club League weeks to compensate for the smaller rewards you will get in Club Quest weeks.
Brawler Suggestion is coming to Power League.
When suggesting a brawler, you'll be able to see all the brawlers your teammate has, so you can adjust your strategy based on the options.
Suggestions from both of your teammates will appear on your own screen. Whether you decide to pick their suggestion is up to you, but maybe if both players suggest the same brawler might be a good tip. We're also adding a new event slot that can have multiple maps, game modes and modifiers. It's a mystery mode.
This won't be live every day, but the idea is to run multiple events with that where we can just press play and play something mysterious. There will be a small explanation on the I button for every time this slot pops up.
Finally, she's here.
Penny got a complete remodel not only to her appearance, but also on her gameplay.
She still kept what makes her unique, the collateral attack and her treasure chest cannon, but now her range is a bit shorter and the projectile speed got faster.
She also got a gadget where she can drop a barrel on the map and can benefit from her collateral attack there.
Her turret now signals where the bomb will drop, which will make it easier to dodge but will help her to maintain control.
To make up for this, we are also adding the Balls of Fire star power to her basic kit. So whenever her cannon shoots, it will leave the area in flames for a while.
You will find the full breakdown about her on the Brawl content creator channel soon.
We ask you for challenge ideas and you've given us. So there will be a lot of challenges in this update and some of them will appear multiple times throughout the year. So if you miss it once, don't worry, you can still try again in a later date.
Free stuff for the 10th anniversary of Heyday and Clash of Clans. A Heyday pin when the update goes out, and a Clash of Clans event with a quest for a pin and a challenge for a spray. You will also get Barbarian Bull for free if you haven't got it before.
All sprays got their price reduced by a lot. Everyone who bought sprays in the current update will get the difference of gems back. The reimbursement will be available for free in the shop.
The new prices for sprays are 19 gems for Brawler sprays and 29 gems for general sprays which you can use with any Brawler.
Before we go, just one quick announcement. The Brawl Stars creators will be giving away Octofang skins.
So search for #Octofang giveaway here on YouTube or any other social media and read the rules to participate in the giveaways hosted by the Brawl content creators.
And that's it.
We are back from our summer break and ready for the update, right Danny?
That is correct, my human friend Paula.
What's that?
Meet Dannytron 3000, a genius robot I developed myself, capable of presenting any update.
Correct.
I see. Good job, Danny.
And welcome to Brawl Talk. I'll be back.
Back to the Wild West, but not entirely.
We introduced you to the Robot Factory, the home of all those crazy robots you see in Starr Park.
It's also a perfect link to our newest chromatic brawler, Sam.
He's the second member of Belle's trio and literally her partner in crime. He also has some personal beef with all the robots in Starr Park.
His playstyle feels very unique to Brawl. When equipped with his Knuckle Busters, he does a stronger close-range attack that can hit multiple enemies at the same time. When he doesn't have them, his attacks are not as powerful but they are faster.
And while he has his Knuckle Busters, his super bar is always full, meaning he's the first brawler who already starts with his super available.
Activating his super with his Knuckle Busters on will throw them and will damage everything on their way. He also gets a temporary speed buff. Activating the super again will then call his Knuckle Busters back to his arms and damage everything on their way back.
While Sun doesn't have his weapon, he'll have to charge his super in the normal way, by hitting his attacks. Or he can collect his Knuckle Buster again.
Sam will get the Caesar Sam skin at the last tier of the Brawl Pass.
And the first king of the Brawl Pass is Desperado Poke.
Completing the Calamity Gang will have Lawless Lola as the Power League skin and Crowbone for gems.
We will also be getting Moon Bunny Squeak for the Moon Festival in Asia, Stonk's Pen, it will make sense, I promise, and Mecha Mortis, our newest 299 gem skin with custom voiceover and visual effects. And if you get him on release month, you'll get his spray, profile picture, and a whole set of his pins for free. Also, it will unlock 2 color variations in the shop for 49 gems each.
And lastly, Trick or Treat Leon, which will be available around Halloween. We'll have other skins for Halloween, but they will come in a different update.
And speaking of skins, all the robots got finally remodeled. They are a lot more polished, shiny, and brawly. We'll be getting another awesome 3D animation feature Pan and 8-bit, and to celebrate that, we'll be getting a new PvE mode.
In this mode, you must keep 8-bit alive by collecting coins across the map and protecting him from the waves of bots. If 8-bit is defeated, you lose the game. If you and 8-bit survive until the end, you win.
In this mode, 8-bit will be walking around and doing some work, so we'll be in a team of 4.
But also make sure you always have him in your sight.
You can swap brawlers in Power League. At the preparation screen, you can either request or receive a request to swap a brawler, and if everything looks great, you can accept it.
That could be a really good idea to secure a good brawler first, or if they are just better than you with that brawler.
We'll have a second brawler which will be released later in September.
Gus is a very weird kid in his PJs and looks like he hasn't touched grass for a while.
But besides his catchy vibes, Gus is actually a support brawler with the ability to heal and protect allies.
For every attack Gus hits, he charges a new bar. Once this bar is full, the next attack you hit will drop a ghost in the map. If your allies touch this ghost, they will heal. You can drop multiple ghosts in the map.
With his super, he's able to cast a shield either on his allies or on himself. To cast it on allies, you should aim and hit your shot. To use it on yourself, you just tap the super button as if you would be auto-aiming.
And great news, if you look forward to unlocking him, he will be super rare, which is quite easy to find in boxes. Trophy reset is getting longer. It's now every 8 weeks in line with the Brawl Pass seasons.
We are partnering with some awesome esport teams, and you'll be able to support them too by getting their profile picture or pings from the shop.
New challenges and quests with new sprays and profile pictures as rewards.
The Robot Factory environment is also available in Showdown.
New gadgets for Buzz and Grief.
Gears price reduction.
And a message from the future. We managed to travel in time and get Frank from the future to tell you a bit more about what we have planned for Brawl Stars in the future.
How do you do, fellow kids?
Wait, that's from the past. Sorry, Frank. So, we're all aware that we have some players who are concerned about the future. What do you have for the community?
Well, for the last few months, we've focused on designing and building our high-level roadmap for the future. And this is the first time ever we are talking about our future plans with you, our players. Why are we doing this? We feel there's a disconnect between you and us, and we'd like to resolve it.
So let's talk about the next update.
To get this out of the way, yes, we are going to rework Gears. We didn't plan to make changes to the system this year, but we understand your feelings and frustrations about it, and we share most of them. Consequently, we decided to prioritize this and push back other changes. In fact, we're going to make some changes already in this update. We reduced the cost to craft gears and gear levels by about 50% in the coming update by reducing the amount of required scrap and tokens.
So, should we talk about October a little bit?
We're going to simplify the flow on how you acquire gears and decrease their cost. And at the same time, we're going to introduce additional, more specific gears which won't be usable for all the brawlers.
And can we talk about what happens to existing gears?
We're pretty much hitting the reset button for gears and will reimburse all existing scrap, gear tokens and already crafted gears to you. This will happen in coins, and coins will play a much bigger role in how to unlock gears in the future. This essentially allows you a full respec for gears once the October update arrived. Refunds will be based on the total amount of scrap and gear tokens you've collected since we've introduced them last year.
Cool, and there is more, right?
Why, Paula? Yes. We're also reworking the existing PvE weekend modes. We ultimately don't believe they are fun anymore, and we're going to replace them with a new, more dynamic PvE system, which will introduce new features including multiple stages, persistent power-ups, different environments and new types of enemies and bosses. Almost like a place where we'll be able to tell a story in the future.
We also have plans beyond October.
That's right. The timeline becomes a bit more uncertain at this point. However, there are a few bigger topics we would like to tackle. And the first one is affecting the current progression system and its reliance on luck, in order to unlock brawlers. We would like you to have more say in which brawlers you unlock and when, as well as which brawlers you would like to upgrade. These changes have a huge impact on how Brawl is played, and will give every player a clear goal in the game. We'd like to get these changes into your hands as fast as possible.
And there are more things the team is working on.
Yes, we would like to make it more meaningful to improve playing certain brawlers. The concept of mastery. Think clearer goals, rewards, you get it. Additional items on our current list of things to do are matchmaking, a better sense of collecting cosmetics and more ways for you to show them off, as well as tools for you to share cool moments in the game on social media directly from within the game. We'd also like to introduce ways for you to recruit your friends, and yes, in parallel we've started working on a system to report other players for things like grief play. We're likely going to roll this one out rather sooner than later and start the process of collecting data and get a sense of the volume of reports.
This isn't a complete list of everything we'll do, but these are the topics currently taking the majority of our focus. You can learn more about upcoming features as usual here in Brawl Talk.
And with this, thanks for watching.
Are you sure this is the right station?
I think so. The update party was supposed to be here.
Update? It's a Brawlwood party.
Oh,
What are you wearing anyway?
I'm the gear rework.
Ay, madre, este chico no se entera de nada.
What's that?
Don't worry, I think it's just a huge raccoon.
Welcome to Biodome! On this season of Brawl Stars, we are going underground to Gus's home, the Ghost Station.
Brawlwood is just around the corner, so let's start with something spooky.
On update day, we release a challenge for Zone Brawl, and don't worry if you don't beat it, the skin will be available for gems later on.
And also for gems, Grom becomes a Frankenstein in his Frankengrom skin.
Inspector Colette is gonna be the Power League skin.
We're also welcoming some classic Brawlwood skins back to the shop, including some from Supercell make like some Bibi and Underworld Bow.
We'll also get Trash Panda Penny as the Tier 1 Brawl Pass skin.
Speaking of Brawl Pass, let's talk about Buster, the new chromatic brawler of the season, right after this video.
Buster is the projector guy at Starr Park Cinema who... Hey, could you please get the background right? Anyway, he also dreams of becoming an action movie star himself.
He's part of Hank's trio and he's also his best buddy.
For his main attack, Buster unleashes a wave of lights towards his enemies. The closer he is to his target, the more damage he does.
He's a tank brawler who can protect his teammates. When he uses his super, he creates a wall of light that blocks any incoming projectiles.
It can block literally anything come towards his shield, but it doesn't prevent attacks from above, so watch out for throwers out there.
And single projectile attacks can also be reflected by his shield, so it's not a good idea to attack Buster from the front while his shield is on.
Buster replaces his projector with a chainsaw in the Chainsaw Buster skin, which you can get at the last tier of the Brawl Pass.
Besides some creepy Ghost Station skins, we're also releasing Pizza Oven Ash, which will make the community happy because who doesn't like pizza? He will be available in the club shop. And Janet, who also had only one skin from the Brawl Pass, is now getting the G4 Janet skin. As for his sidekick, we'll have Force Blob Squeak as part of this new action hero duo.
And the whole community will be able to unlock a free skin later this year. Stay tuned for our announcement in early December to learn how to unlock the new Daryl skin, a new type of box, and a bunch of rewards. The time has come. Gears will receive a reward.
Scraps and gear tokens will be removed from the game completely. This means that every single scrap and gear token you've ever collected, no matter if you used it or not, will be refunded in coins.
You can now equip all your gears again as you like. And getting them is a lot simpler too. All you need to do is to go to any brawler screen and tap the gear you want. If you have enough coins, you'll be able to get it right away. The very first gear you equip is still free.
Just remember that gears are equipped per brawler, so if you want the same gear on multiple brawlers, you will have to buy it for all of them.
Gear levels are removed, so now you get the one you want already at the maximum power.
Gears now come in 3 different rarities: Rare, Super Rare, and Epic. Rare gears are available for all brawlers, Super Rare are only available for some, and Epic for now are available for one brawler. In this update, we will introduce 4 new gears.
The new gears and the refund will all happen on update day, so make sure to watch some of the Brawl Stars content creator videos before going crazy and equipping all of them.
We plan on releasing new gears in the upcoming updates.
A long-awaited community request, the report button.
This first version of the button is used for collecting data, so we have something to guide us as we develop the feature. So from now on, you better behave. We'll be watching you.
For now, it's only available in Power League, but we plan on adding it to more modes as well, and improve functionality from update to update.
If you have some ideas on what would you like to see from the report button, drop a comment down below.
The Brawl Stars World Finals will take place at Disneyland Paris from November 25th to 27th. The best teams in the world will compete for the prize pool of up to $1 million.
Congratulations to these qualifiers: Tribe Gaming Europe and North America, SK Gaming, Team Queso, Reply Totem, Navi, Chasmac Gaming Europe, Zeta Division 1 and Zeta Division 0, Batrac Gaming, Stamina, AC Milan Clash, Chasmac Gaming Brazil, Zest, Star Wars Esports, and Nova Esports.
You can interact with the show and win awesome rewards. Earn pins, sprays, and if you collect enough points, you can even get a free skin. Rage Quit Tara. You can win her at the end of the World Finals reward track. And if you don't have Tara, you unlock her as well.
This means you can get Rage Quit Tara for free and earlier than everyone else if you watch and interact with the show on event.brawlstars.com. The skin will also be available for purchase early next year. The link to our events website is in the description below, so don't miss it. You can now use gems to complete whatever you want to get with coins.
Duplicate brawlers can now be played in friendly matches.
Generic quests will appear more often so you can play any brawler or game mode you want.
Scraps and gear tokens are gone, but now you'll be getting more coins.
Star powers and gadgets can be purchased directly with coins.
You can now play matches against bots with the brawlers you don't have.
And lastly, a new giveaway. This time, our content creators will be giving away Frankengrom. Look for #Frankengrom giveaway now and follow the rules to participate.
As always, thank you for watching.
La 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 la.
Danny, have you seen our gift for the community?
Yeah, 1 minute. Do you mean this one?
What did you do?
This is Candyland, where you can eat everything.
What do you mean everything?
I mean everything.
My hand!
It's delicious, you should try it.
Really?
And welcome to Brawl Talk. Meet Mandy and Chester, two new brawlers for the Candyland season.
Mandy, the Brawl Pass brawler, is the CEO of the Star Park's Candyland. She seems sweet, but that's only a front for the customers. When she's alone, she's always cranky, either because Chester is annoying her or because customers keep acting like customers.
Mandy is a sharpshooter with the longest range in the game, but that's only if she stands still and charges her range bar. If she moves, her attack goes back to the normal sharpshooter range.
And speaking of long range, Mandy's super shoots a beam of sugar that can literally reach the end of the map. It does take a while to charge, so the opponent still has some time to run. But if they don't, they will be destroyed.
She's the brawler for this Brawl Pass, and she gets even more furious with her Magma Mandy skin. Instead of shooting sugar beams, she fires lava.
For this update, she will get another skin called MC Mandy. It will cost 29 gems. Mandy, the Candyland Brawl Pass, and all her skins are coming this January.
Now, hold on for a while, because this moment is gonna be legend.
Wait for it.
Dairy. That's it, Chester is a legendary brawler.
Mandy has a love and hate, well, mostly hate, relationship with Chester, but there is a good reason for that.
Chester is a chaotic prankster who is extremely annoying. He's the guy who won't stop playing pranks on everyone. He finds it funny, but only because that's how he shows affection.
His main attack is a sequence of projectiles that always follow the same logic. So the first attack shoots 1 projectile, the second shoots 3 projectiles, and the third shoots 5.
They keep following this pattern. It doesn't matter how much ammo you have left, so you can use it to your advantage if you keep track of your attacks.
Chester is also the first brawler with a randomized super. True story.
He has in total 5 different supers, and you won't know which one you are going to get until you charge it up and look at the super icon. Sounds insane, but it's quite easy to memorize.
His supers are throwing a bomb, slowing enemies in a certain area, poisoning enemies in a cone, healing himself, and a direct stunning attack. So you will know which super you have up your sleeve, but your opponent will have to guess.
Chester also comes with a 29 gem skin called Dark Chester. He may look a little less cheerful, but he's equally random.
And if you have at least 1 legendary already, you will be able to start unlocking him as soon as he drops in the new Star Road. We'll explain it better later in this video, so stick around until the end.
With the Candyland season, we will also get Gummy Bear Nita as the Brawl Pass first tier skin, which might be my favorite because every time you use your super, you summon Gummy Brews in a different color.
Piñata Ash is going to be the Power League skin. He's colorful, he's angry, and he has a chocolate shield.
Buzz becomes a sweet dinosaur lady called Buzette. She now uses a yo-yo macaron to pull herself to her target.
Then there is Cupcake Derry. He rolls on the ground just like when you drop a cupcake on the floor.
And remember, Chester debuts in December on Update Day.
By the way, in 1 week we'll celebrate Brawl Stars' 4th anniversary. Congratulations to everyone!
You know what that means, right? It's free stuff time.
From the 12th of December until the 26th, you'll get a free item every day, including PowerPoints, coins, gems, and a free skin, Classic Shelly. Players who have played the Brawl Stars beta might recognize her, but she's not as square as she used to be.
Also, this year we are giving away new items called Chroma Credits and Credits. We'll explain it later.
And you know, Brawliversary also means Brawly Days, so a lot of our old Brawly Days skins are coming back. Keep an eye on the shop so you don't miss out. Was this gift here before?
I wouldn't worry about it.
It says from Ryan to my favorite community managers.
Such a cool guy.
This gift is cursed! Opening it has unleashed the Dark Brawlidays! Now all the new Brawlidays skins are corrupted.
That was anticlimactic.
Yeah, maybe we should stop inviting that guy.
Anyway, this year we are going a bit darker with the Brawlidays skins. So we present you the Dark Brawlidays.
So we have Yeti's son. He transforms into that famous snowy monster. He also gets a little hairier.
Krampus Ash becomes an evil Brawlidays gift, and his attack changes based on how angry he is.
And lastly, the powerful Frost Queen Ember, which somehow burns oil with ice, but it looks pretty and magical. Now we can properly present Gray.
Along with Lola, Gray is the second brawler of the Brawlywood trio.
Lola is a soap opera star and super dramatic, but Gray makes silent, artsy underground movies. When they do perform together, Lola always wants the spotlight for herself.
For his main attack, he shoots lines from his fingers with his mind powers.
And he's the first brawler with portals. Gray can create 2 portals and teleport brawlers across the map. The first portal always spawns wherever Gray is, and the second one he throws within his super range. Both Gray and his allies can use the portal, so be careful not to send your teammates to a bad spot.
And guess what? You can get Gray for free by completing a quest.
It's super easy. The quest will already be available when the update lands, and it will run for about 1 month, so make sure to complete it before it's too late.
If you don't complete it within the given time, you'll be able to collect him from the Starr Road or buy him from the shop.
Also available on update day, Gray is in costume as a fugitive, with a runaway Gray skin for 29 gems.
Before we explain what's happening to boxes, we have some more skins to announce.
The arcade team returns next year with a new skin for Eve. She shall become a space biker. It's Baiku Eve.
Griff is finally getting another skin with high score Griff. His head becomes a video game.
To celebrate the World Champions, we are getting the World Champion Gus. We will sport the colors and logo of this year's World Champion, which we don't know yet because we are recording before the finals. So congratulations to
Zeta Division 0.
And lastly, for Valentine's Day, Sam the Teddy, another 29 gem skin.
Okay, it is time. For this massive announcement, we are joined by our friendly neighborhood, Frank. But Frank, we will only allow you to say your thing if you get into the spirit of the update.
Come on, Donnie. Don't make me do this again. To get this out of the way, with the coming update we will remove boxes. Yes, all boxes from the game. No more probabilities, no more random rewards, and no more playing the guessing game when you unlock brawlers.
On update day, all previously unlocked but unclaimed rewards will be claimed automatically. This is true for previous and current Brawl Pass seasons, the Trophy Road, and even some of those unclaimed boxes from the time before Brawl Pass, if you still have some of those for whatever reason. So if you want to unlock them yourself, you've gotta do it before the update drops.
Moving forward, the rewards both on Brawl Pass and Trophy Road will be replaced with different, deterministic rewards, some of which are new to the game. You will always know exactly what you're going to get.
We're making this change for a few reasons. Mainly, moving away from probabilities and chances, which will make things more fair and predictable for you. It also gives you clear and exciting goals every time you play the game.
Instead of unlocking brawlers from boxes, we've introduced a new reward track called the Starr Road. You progress on the Starr Road by collecting a new currency called credits. You can earn credits from Brawl Pass, the Trophy Road, and occasionally from challenges and quests. They can also be purchased from special offers in the shop. Different brawler rarities require a different amount of credits to unlock.
For each step on the Starr Road, there is a predefined rarity to unlock the next brawler. As a new player, you will unlock specific brawlers first, but once you've gathered experience with the new system, you'll be able to choose between 2 and 3 different brawlers.
If the brawler you want isn't one of the options, just keep progressing on the track until the brawler becomes available. Also, you will now be able to purchase any brawler at any given point from the brawler screen. And if you've already started to unlock a brawler and you would like to accelerate that progress, you will be able to purchase the remaining credits for a lower price and unlock the brawler right away.
The Starr Road is the same for all of you, but of course it will change depending on which brawlers you decide to collect or whatever brawlers you already have unlocked.
You will always work towards unlocking a brawler. Once you unlocked one, the game will ask you to pick the next one, and so on. If for some reason you are changing your mind about the brawler you would like to unlock, you can just switch to one of the other options available and transfer your progress towards them. When we release new brawlers to the game, you will be able to switch to unlock this one for a limited amount of time. Otherwise, it will go to the end of the Starr Road.
This is pretty straightforward. Pick the brawler you want to unlock, collect credits from the Trophy Road, the Brawl Pass, challenges and quests, or purchase them from the shop. And once you've collected enough credits to unlock, it's time to start again for the next favorite brawler.
One more thing about the Starr Road. To reduce the complexity for brawler collection, we've decided to reassign new rarities to all Trophy Road brawlers and also move them over to the Starr Road. This should make things a bit easier to understand, especially for our new players.
You might have seen that chromatic brawlers are not part of the Starr Road. The primary place to unlock chromatic brawlers is still the Brawl Pass. However, they are also available in their own chromatic shop where you can purchase them using a new currency called Chroma Credits, or you can use gems.
Chroma credits are mainly available from the Brawl Pass free track, but they can occasionally be found in shop offers, quests, or challenges. Once you've collected the required Chroma credits for a specific brawler, you can unlock the brawler you want.
The cost of chromatic brawlers is still based on their release date, just like in the previous system where their drop chances increase from season to season.
Depending on the release date of the chromatic brawler, there will be a secondary requirement for owning a specific amount of chromatic brawlers before you become eligible to purchase them for Chroma credits.
However, you can always purchase them directly with gems.
If you're maxed out and have all brawlers unlocked, all credits claimed will be added to a new feature called Fame. The Fame rank is a purely cosmetic way of flexing your Brawl account, which for the time being is visible on your player profile and home screen. With the first update next year, we will release more ways to show off your Fame rank in-game.
You can also opt in to purchase Fame progress with Chroma credits, in case you don't have any more chromatic progress to unlock and you don't want to save them for later.
Everything we're talking about now will happen on update day, which means boxes on the current Brawl Pass and everywhere else will also change to deterministic rewards. And because of that, here's what we're going to do.
We understand that this is one of the biggest changes and disruptions the game has seen since the introduction of Brawl Pass, or maybe ever, and it all happens in the middle of the season. So how does it all work?
Everyone who purchased the Premium Ghost Station Brawl Pass before or after the update will be able to claim 80 gems for free in the shop once the update arrives.
For people who purchased the Premium Brawl Pass before the update, we will also compensate the amount of missed credits from the Premium track for tiers you've reached until then.
This means you will receive both the current rewards when we automatically claim your previously unlocked items, including Brawl Boxes, and the Brawler unlock credits you would have normally received from the Premium track. This is a lot to take in, but hang in there for these last things.
We'll also introduce new gears.
For our 4th anniversary, you will get a profile picture based on how many anniversaries you've been through. We're also adding 7 new duel maps in preparation for making duels permanent, sometime soon.
Also, stay tuned for the #KrampusAsh to join this season's skin giveaway.
Thank you for watching.
It was raining all night when I got the case. I never thought it could be true. An amusement park where people brawl all the time. But then, Danny walked in and said, "Paula, tu tens que ver isso aqui." I didn't understand a word he said, but I saw the evidence, and I couldn't deny it. I knew what I had to do. Come on, Danny, let's close this case. Welcome to Brawl Talk.
We are going to the Starr Park Hub, where you can get directions to all the other parts of the park.
Which brings us to our next Brawl Pass season, the Mystery at the Hub.
RT is the newest chromatic brawler. It's a surveillance robot helping to actually solve the mystery at the hub.
RT has eyes and ears on everything that happens at Starr Park, like literally everything.
He can access all of the Starr Park's hidden cameras, so just in case you are ever there, just smile, because you're probably being filmed.
RT keeps data on every brawler out there, so if you need any secret brawler intel, check with RT.
If RT's main attack hits the target, it will give it a mark. When marked, the target will get more damage from any attack going their way. Once the target gets damaged, the mark gets removed.
It's also possible to mark multiple targets simultaneously, so it's a good idea to hit brawlers on the other lanes to help your team out.
For its super, RT splits in two, so its legs stay wherever the super was used, then you control its upper body. RT's attacks then change to a circle area around it, and every time RT's upper body attacks, the lower half will do the same. So you can control two zones at the same time.
RT marks targets in both forms, and when you use the super again, RT will return to its assemble mode and heal itself.
RT becomes some sort of dark wizard with the Crimson RT skin. And then when you use the super, it gets a bit spookier because of the tentacles and stuff.
RT also gets a 29 gem skin, Patrol RT, that gives it some police sirens. Now you can make sure everyone at Starr Park follows the law.
Along with the mystery at the hub comes the license to brawl skins.
Let's start with the villains. El Mayordomo Primo, because the Butler is always guilty, and he's available at the first tier of the Brawl Pass. Bull gets an evil cat and turns into Alley Cat Bull. He seems to be the big boss of this operation.
And the good ones trying to solve the mystery. Piper uses a fancy dress and a high-tech umbrella for her Mariposa Piper skin. It's beautiful and it's the Power Leg skin. Detective Gray gets a bit more color and a proper finger gun. He also has a color variation for this skin.
We also have another group of skins. It's the Ayakashi clan, inspired by traditional Japanese masks. We have Kitsune Lola with a fox mask, a fox gun, but the classic charming Lola, Oni Otis, street artist by day, evil spirit by night, and Dynamax Explosions get a big bomb magical with the Tengu Mike skin.
And for skins without a group, Belle Nanny for Easter, she gets wings, she gets pink. It's a cute overload. Carpet Rider Carl. He has been exploring some other kinds of vehicles with this one. And Janet finally becomes a pop star with the pop star Janet skin.
The Supercell Make skin, Spirit Neck Frank, is finally here. Shout out to Winky XSQ. And we didn't forget about this. Tanuki Jessie and Summer Jessie are getting their remodel. Don't worry, we'll still remodel her other skins later. And Bunny Penny and Dark Bunny Penny are also getting a new remodel, so now they will match Penny's current design.
We know you want to show off all of the things you've collected throughout the years, and now you finally can at the beginning of each match.
Now, whenever a match begins, you'll see the new battle start screen.
Now everyone will see your skin, your player profile picture, a pin, your fame, your mastery level, and a title, but we'll get back to that later.
You can customize most of them and decide if you want to customize it per brawler or show the same options every match.
This will also help in Showdown because now you can take a quick glimpse at all the brawlers in the match.
Some of those items will also show up on your profile page and you can also customize them. Your previous info is now here. Who lives in a dirty swamp under the pier?
SpongeBob SquarePants?
No, it's Willow, the second brawler of this update. Willow is a mythic brawler and part of a new trio. She's the guardian of the Tunnel of Love, which is in the swamp area next to Mortis's mortuary.
Willow manipulates people with the things they love.
She throws her lantern at her targets, and they work similarly to Barley's attack, except that when they hit their target, they deliver poison damage over time.
Things get interesting with her super. She throws one of her tadpoles into her target's mind, taking control over the enemy brawler for a period of time. You can use normal attacks, but you can't use their super or gadgets.
To escape Willow's mind control, you can wait until the effect ends, defeat Willow while she is controlling someone, or attack the brawler who is under control.
If the controlled brawler gets low health, they can free themselves.
When Willow controls a brawler, she fully heals them and the controlled brawler can't be defeated. So use it wisely because it can backfire.
Willow will be out in early April with her 29 gen skin Axel Willow. And remember that once she's out, you can start unlocking her right away on the Starr Road. Mastery is here and will be replacing the dusty old experience system.
You probably heard about the concept of mastery in other games, right? Here's how it works in Brawl. Every brawler has a mastery track. There you can collect coins, power points, credits, unique cosmetics, and sometimes chroma credits.
We understand that you've been asking for more coins. So if we have 66 brawlers times 1750 coins equals a lot.
Making progress is pretty simple. Just collect mastery points by winning matches with a specific brawler.
In this system, you can never lose progress, so eventually everyone will get to the highest tier.
The number of mastery points you get is directly proportional to how many trophies you have with the brawler you're using or your Power League or Club League rank.
The higher your trophy tier or rank, the more mastery points you get.
The mastery system is designed to take into account that the more trophies you have, the harder your games will be. You will also probably have longer matchmaking times.
So since there's more at play, you will also earn more points per victory.
It's quite easy to progress in Mastery, but it's not fast. It should take around 48 hours to complete a Mastery track for one single brawler.
There's also a cap of how many Mastery points you can collect on a single day. But don't worry, to reach that cap, you have to play an unhealthy amount of Brawl. So probably it's also a good reminder to take a break if you reach the cap.
When you complete your Mastery track, you will get a new item called Title.
Titles go under your name on the new battle start screen. So if you master Mortis, you get the Creature of the Night title. And if you master Lola, you get the Drama Queen title, and so on.
And once you unlock a title, you can use it with any brawler.
You can make progress on mastering Power League, Club League, and trophy matches.
And you cannot progress on map maker maps, friendly matches, and challenges.
Master goes live as soon as the update drops. Basket Brawl and Duos are now permanent. They share the same game slot, so this slot will be changing daily between the two game modes.
We also have a bunch of new maps for every game mode.
Look for the hashtag AlleyCatBull giveaway on social media for a chance to win the skin for free.
And you might have seen it throughout the video already, but Indestructible Walls are back.
And on Easter, we'll have a new Showdown game mode where you can hunt for eggs and get rewards for each one you collect.
Now, don't forget to like and subscribe.
In this Brawl Talk, you will see
one brawler trio completed,
a deep sea brawler gets a friend,
highlights,
skins of the gods,
a lot of thumbs up,
and bling.
much blink.
Alright, this is the place, Professor Paula. We are here. The Temple of Bling.
The temple of what?
Of that.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, but it could be dangerous. Luckily, I've seen this trick before in a movie. Just watch me. See? No harm was... Paula? Welcome to Brawl Talk. We are entering the Rumble Jungle this season.
Home of Leon, Nita, and their stepdad, Bo.
Let's start with the chromatic brawler, Maisie.
Maisie is a safety assistant at the Starr Theater. She ensures nobody gets hurt in Brawlywood's movie productions.
Especially when it comes to Buster and Fang, as they are always in some sort of trouble.
She has a love-hate relationship with them and is pretty much their big sister.
Maisie's main attack, Pressure Rocket, is a single projectile that starts slow but then accelerates.
It has a long range, medium damage, and medium-sized projectiles.
Maisie is shooting the ground and creates a shockwave for her super, dealing damage and knocking back other brawlers around her.
It's quite powerful and it doesn't get activated immediately. But of course, if you're close by, there's likely no escape.
Her Brawl Pass king is Jungle Queen Maisie, in which she changes her metal arm to a golden snake.
She will also be released with a 29 gem skin called Tech Maisie.
Now let's start with the Rumble Jungle Hero skins.
Bananas Gold. Yes, it shoots bananas. Yes, it makes perfect sense.
Leopard Max. Fast like the namesake. It will also be released with a color variation called Panther Max.
Crocodile Buster. Crocodile as a weapon? Check. Wild Adventurer look? Also check.
Jaguar Spirit Mag. The Power League skin. Her mecha becomes an ancient machine made out of stone, and she's sporting the mask of her spirit animal, the Jaguar.
And while we talk about mech, she also got a significant rework. She now starts in mecha form and doesn't automatically lose hit points over time. But the mecha is now weaker than before. Once the mecha gets destroyed, you are back to mech form and need to charge her super just like before.
Then we have literally god tier skins, the Legends of Olympus, inspired by Greek mythology.
Cerberus Tick, more dog heads than you'd like to have on your pet at home.
Ares Nanny, who are you calling silly and cute now?
And lastly, Zeus Brock, the god of thunder and lightning himself. All these will be released later in June.
We will also release a bunch of 29 gem skins which are really cool.
Goblin Carl with goblin ears and a green face.
Leon the Stray, for cat hood lovers.
Kaiju Bus, inspired by the Super City Kaiju we released a few years ago.
Bubblegum Bibi, a 200% sweeter version of Bibi.
And Blackbird Edgar, he's watching you from a bush while charging a super.
Our Golden Week skin this year is Harayuku Ems, and she dances with her hands. And lastly, Night Jessie, Shadow Knight Jessie, and Red Dragon Jessie are getting a remodel. And we are finally done with the Jessie skins. Now who's next? Sometimes it's quite confusing to understand the pricing of skins, right?
Say no more, Danny. We now have skin rarities.
Rarities range from rare to legendary.
Rare skins are available for 29 gems. They change textures and sometimes have minor adjustments to the model, but typically have no special VFX or animations. Then the content with each rarity escalates until legendary skins, which are available for 299 gems, which now includes all bells and whistles. As we've already communicated, with this update we'll also remove the 49 gem skin price point. All of those skins are available in the shop for 49 gems right now if you want to get a bargain. Following the update release, all former 49 gem skins will now be priced at 79 gems. Okay, we hear you. It's been too long for this brawler to be alone in his own...
Is it Buzz getting a friend?
No, Otis. Meet Hank, Shrimp Extraordinaire, and Fish Tank Commander Supreme, and our new epic brawler.
His Balloon Blast is an attack that gets bigger and stronger the longer you charge it, and he will have to recover a bit before he can attack again. The maximum charge is 3 seconds. After that, you can still hold it, but it won't get any stronger.
Hank's super is a school of fish torpedoes, which launch all around him. They will keep going until they hit a target or a wall.
His 29 gem skin coming with this update is Shark Tank Hank. So, do you want skins and other cosmetic content but you have no gems? Don't worry, let's talk bling. Bling.
Much bling.
Bling. Enough. What the bling is bling, Frank?
Bling is a new currency that replaces star points. It will allow you to buy most cosmetic items in the game, simple as that. You can earn bling from similar places like star points before, but we've heavily redistributed the weight of bling from different sources.
Your accumulated star points will be converted to bling at the beginning of the update.
Depending on how active you are in Brawl Stars, you will be able to purchase around 8 skins worth 149 gems per year. If you purchase the Brawl Pass every season, this number goes up.
You can also use bling to discount skins, since you can always top off a bling purchase with gems.
In the Brawl Pass, we replaced the Tier 1 skin and the pin pack on the premium track with bling. On the free track, we've replaced the final pin pack with coins.
But where do I use all this bling now, Frank?
Well, Danny, we present you the catalog.
In the catalog, you'll be able to purchase most cosmetics that have been released. Things, sprays, profile pictures, and skins.
Seasonal, special event, and exclusive cosmetics, as well as mythic and legendary skins, are not available for bling.
You can access the catalog through the shop or from the Brawler page. And there, you can see all the cosmetics arranged by groups.
Cosmetics can belong to multiple groups. If you don't remember from which group a certain item is, you can select the brawler and all the available cosmetics will be available on that page.
When a new skin releases, it will only be available for gems or in-app purchase for a 2-week period. It will indicate in the catalog when it will become available for bling.
Since we replaced the Tier 1 skin in the Brawl Pass with bling, we made the decision to offer at least 1 skin per update without that exclusive 2-week period on day 1 of the Brawl Pass season. This update, it's Leopard Max.
Most older Star Point skins will now be available for gems and bling. If you want to buy them for Star Points, you have to do it before the update.
Mecha Bows and Mecha Crow's color variations won't be available for Star Points or bling after this update, and will become purchasable only after you've acquired the main skin, exactly like it is with Mecha Mortis. This rule also applies to skins like Bunny Penny, Night Jessie or Captain Carl, even though those will be available for bling as well.
Bling and the catalog will be already available on the update day.
The power of bling is now in your hands.
We are changing the trophy reset this season.
We reduced the trophy season length back to 2 weeks with this update. However, at the same time, from here on we will only reset your top 20 brawlers over 500 trophies every season. The bling reward is now based on the reset of 20 brawlers and has been changed significantly.
A show highlight is now added in 3v3 matches at the end of the match.
The end screen now features stats.
And you'll be able to give kudos to other players on the same screen.
The underdog status now is only shown at the end of the match, and if you lose, you don't lose any trophies. We've also made a few other improvements to matchmaking.
We changed how the star player is defined, so now you will get it in the losing team more frequently if you play well, of course.
You can now also get the mastery bonus on the losing side, if you became the star player of the match, of course.
Reaching a new Power League rank rewards you immediately, as opposed to only at the end of the season. The season reset for Power League was increased somewhat from today.
Bounty has a secondary win condition. The first team which reaches 20 stars wins. The blue star and timer are unchanged.
You voted, and now Volley Brawl is coming back to the game and we'll be rotating the community slot with duels.
We're adding a new showdown variation, Ultimate Showdown, a new modifier that removes passive health regeneration and adds hot dogs, which heal you of course.
And hopefully, this should make the lives of the teamers a bit harder. Subscribe for more. Today in this Brawl Talk,
A toxic brawler from another dimension.
Buzz won't be alone anymore.
Creepy and enchanted skins.
And more pirates.
Are boxes back?
And one farewell.
Whoa, this is weird. Paula, are you here?
Hey! Get out of here, that's my face!
Who said that?
I think it was the chair.
Who's there?
This place is toxic. Use this. Welcome to Brawl Talk.
It is the summer of...
No, Danny, not yet. We are in the Enchanted Woods.
It is not known if this is truly enchanted or just toxic, or both.
Either way, it's the home of our newest brother, Cordelius.
He used to be a normal gardener in the park, but the toxicity of the place drove him mad, and he ended up getting stuck at that place.
He still enjoys some gardening occasionally though.
Cordelius' main attack are 2 rapid mushrooms he throws with his gardening tools. They deal quite a lot of damage, but their range is short.
To make up for the short range, he's a very fast brawler, and he can also charge his super by being next to the opponents.
If he hits his super, he transports his and his opponent's minds to a different reality.
In this reality, Cordelius gets a speed and a reload speed buff, and his targets can't use their super or gadgets, but they can still run and attack.
You will stay in this reality for a determined amount of time, or until you defeat the enemy brawler or get defeated by them.
And during Cordelius' super, none of the other brawlers can interfere with this combat.
Cordelius becomes an evil genius with the Spore Mind Cordelius King at the last tier of the Brawl Pass. And it's the summer of...
Danny, not yet. But with Enchanted and Weird Woods, we have Enchanted and Weird skins.
8-Bit becomes a witch house and hates knock-knock jokes, with the Haunted House 8-Bit. And he's the skin we released together with the Brawl Pass, so that you can buy with Bling.
Lou is a Stone Troll, but still looks cute and happy with his Stone Troll Lou skin. And he's also the Powered League skin.
Chester becomes a super creepy sentient tree with the Wood Spirit Chester skin.
And Janet gets butterfly wings and a cocoon gun with the Dark Fairy Janet skin.
Can I say it now, Paula?
Yes, you can say it now.
It is the summer of pirates.
For this summer, the pirate skins are back, and we have some new Curse pirates joining the crew.
Meg gets a Megalodon skin and some ghostly links. The skin is just called Megalodon because Alodon?
They get it. And Grief's head is now a treasure chest called Sunken Chest Grief.
Bibi gets a whole pirate outfit, but she's not any kind of pirate, she's a cursed pirate Bibi.
And lastly, shout out to Steamfish, the creator of Kraken Surge, our latest Supercell Mech skin that's joining the pirate crew as well.
And speaking of summer, Buzz finally has a friend in his trio after 2 years.
Duck is the newest member of the Velociraptors water park, and he's the most chill and friendly dinosaur you can meet.
He doesn't worry about anything at all, and that's because he can heal everyone around him with his main attack.
The closer you are to Duck, the more you get healed, and if you are on the opposing team, it follows the same logic, but of course, it deals damage instead.
Doug is the first brawler who can revive another, or himself.
He throws a floaty hot dog at his teammates that he can also use on himself. If you get defeated while you have the hot dog mark, you immediately respawn at the same place.
This hot dog mark expires though, just like a real hot dog, so you have to time it correctly to be able to use it effectively.
Duck should be released early August with a 29 gem skin called Draco Duck.
And just before I talk about boxes, here are some more skins.
Darkside Carl got slightly less dark and more vivid, and some details got improved as well.
Aristara now turned into Stara, amazing name and amazing skin.
Smuggler Penny also got some adjustments to match Penny's remodel and a new animation.
And you've been asking for it. Phoenix Crow came from the ashes in a new brand design that makes him look so much cooler.
He's also getting a pin set, profile icon, spray, and a voiceover. If you own the skin already, you'll get all of these for free in the first month.
And Bonnie is getting 2 29 gem skins.
Unicorn Bonnie, super colorful, beautiful, cheerful, and all the other sweet adjectives.
And Foot Bonnie to celebrate the Women's World Cup happening soon. Now, the moment you're waiting for. Are boxes coming back?
Not really, but we have something better, star drops.
The number one feedback after we removed boxes was that players were missing the surprise effect of getting rewards.
So this is now back, and here's how the star drops work.
Every day you can collect 3 star drops. To get them, you need to win matches. Any kind of matches. Trophy League, Power League, Club League, Challenges, and even Map Maker. You get 1 drop after a first win, another one on the 4th, and the last one on the 8th win of the day.
The star drop has 5 rarities like the brawlers: rare, super rare, epic, mythic, and legendary. And each time you tap the screen, you have a chance to upgrade the rarity of your star drop.
The higher the rarity, the better the item, and you get 1 item per drop.
From those star drops you can get coins, power points, credits, bling, brawlers, and we also added pins, including some exclusive pins you can only get from a drop, sprays, profile pictures, and even skins.
The skins you can get from the star drop are the ones that you can get with bling and that are not seasonal. Mythic and legendary are still only available for gems.
The question you might have right now is, how much more I'm getting from this? And the answer is around 20% more than before. But to make each high rarity drop meaningful, we had to reallocate some of the rewards you get from other places.
So we transfer rewards from Club League, Power League, and a bit from the Brawl Pass, mostly from the end rewards once you complete it.
And we know how this sounds like a nerf to your rewards, but no, you'll be getting more if you continue playing the same amount you played today. Danny guarantees that with his own life.
Yeah, what? And besides that, we also have...
Payload is back with some changes. Now you can move and attack through the card.
Takedown and Wipeout are also back based on the results of our in-game poll.
More options on how to complete a quest.
And now you can also progress in the Premium Brawl Pass quests. So if you buy the pass at some point during the season, you get all the rewards.
And don't forget to go to event.brawlstars.com to watch our esports monthly finals and get some really cool rewards, including unique pins. Next show is tomorrow, and you can always check the website to know when is the next one.
And the skin we are giving away right after the update is gonna be Dark Fairy Janet. So look for hashtag Dark Fairy Janet giveaway on social media.
It's with a heavy heart that I announce this will be my last Brawl Talk.
Oh no, not again.
It's okay, trust me. You've probably noticed I've been helping Squad Busters recently, and the time has come for me to fully support this new game and step back from Brawl Stars before I can provide the most beautiful community with all the time and attention you deserve. Believe me, it's not easy to leave after all you've done for me from the very first moment we met. Your kindness, patience, and empathy are things I'll carry forever here in my heart and will always be my motivation to continue, giving my best. Okay. I believe that pursuing the goal of launching Squad Busters to the world is the right thing to do. And if we fail, I've been told there will always be a place for me in the Brawl team. But please don't be sad if I don't come back. My absence will only mean that we, Supercell, did it and managed to release a new game that many people will play for years and remember forever. Gracias from the bottom of my heart for all the moments we shared over the last 2 years. And see you in Squad Busters. Before you say anything, no, I'm not leaving you alone with Frank.
Did you bring me some backup?
I did.
It's Brawl Talk time.
A robot that attacks with cookies.
An orchestra conductor or a train conductor.
Desert Wasteland skins.
And Brawl Academy skins.
Hypercharge!
And learn how to get a free ping in this Brawl Talk.
Let's get ready to brawl! In the red corner, we have the new Brawl Stars Community Manager. Unbeaten, hypercharged, it's Marzio! The Skull Crusher!
I wish I had a cool effect like that.
And in the blue corner, it's Danny! Level 1.
Oh man, really?
Yes!
Okay guys, keep it clean.
Do I really need to fight, Paula?
Yes, Danny, now touch gloves.
Welcome to Brawl Talk.
Hi, my name is Marzio. I'm the new Brawl Stars community manager.
This upcoming season is called Back to Ranger Range, and it presents the home of Shelly, Colt, and Spike.
Just when you thought Colt and Shelly could finally rest on their new home, a new challenger appeared.
And Pearl is the new chromatic brawler of the season, and she's now completing Sam and Belle's trio.
Pearl is a cookie oven robot created by Sam and Belle, and she's like a daughter to them.
If you mess with Sam and Belle, Pearl will go after you with the anger of 1,000 burning cookies.
And yeah, that's her main attack, hot cookies. She spreads a series of cookies in medium range. Most of the cookies won't hit the target if you are a bit distant, but it's pretty easy to hit at least one of them.
For her super, she quickly explodes and knocks back everything within a short radius around her. It also destroys walls.
What's different about Pearl is that she has this heat bar. The higher the heat inside her oven, the hotter her cookies will be, and so, the higher the damage.
The heat bar keeps charging while you are not attacking. And when it's complete, she overheats, causing max damage with both her main and her super attack.
Once you attack or use the super, the hit bar cools down.
Pearl is getting an underwater skin at the end of the Brawl Pass, called Periscope Pearl. And her cookies now become fish, and she has a goldfish swimming inside her.
She is also getting a 29 gem skin called Vintage Pearl, where she becomes a toy oven but still shoots painful cookies.
So, are we getting ranchy Wild West skins?
Not exactly, but close enough. They are the Wasteland skins.
Scorpion Willow now controls mines with scorpions, and she'll be released with the Brawl Pass, so you can buy with Blink when the season starts.
Marauder Maisie is a perfect adaptation of how Maisie would look like in a post-apocalyptic world. She's also the Power Link skin.
Raider Cordelius leaves his garden and is now adapted to survive in the desert.
And Rodeo Hank, still a shrimp, but in a tank that's more aligned with life in the range.
What's the results of Brawl skins plus Monsters plus School?
The result is Brawl Academy skins.
He has the best grades, he knows everything about sci-fi movies, he's nerd squeak.
Boxing gloves are pom-poms, and she cheers for the local school team, cheerleader Rosa.
And College M's got a small remodel, so she can now make part of the gang as well. She's now called Mean Girl M's.
Lastly, he's the popular Chad, plays sports and has a date for the prom, Jocks 2.
Jocks 2 is also a 299 gem skin, so it will come with a pin set, profile picture, spray, and custom effects when you defeat an enemy brawler. We will also add this extra effect to all the other 299 gem skins in future updates.
It's funny you mention a 299 gem skin, because we have a new mecha skin.
Your favorite emo boy Edgar is the one getting this super cool skin.
It has everything you'd expect from a mecha skin, including the new special effect for defeating brawlers.
Mecha Edgar will be released in early October.
And this time we have two skins for the Lunar Festival.
They are Lunar Janet, and now she's ready to shine and flying around the moon.
And Hanbok Man, using a cute traditional dress from this event.
Chuck is the new brawler coming in October.
He used to be an orchestra conductor before he joined Starr Park, and now he's still a conductor, but for trains.
The darkness and the weird noises from the ghost station inspire his music while he travels between stops.
And every once in a while, he performs his act to Gus when he mysteriously shows up.
He shoots a cloud of hot steam from his head with his main attack, and it can hit the target 3 times.
And his super is really different. He can throw train signs on the floor and then he dashes between them.
There's a certain number of train signs you can drop on the ground, and you can't connect signs if they are behind a wall. But if you set up your signs right, you can dash across the entire map.
So it's up to your creativity and strategy on where you want to place those signs.
It sounds very complex, but once you start playing, you get used to it. But remember to check the Brawl content creator videos for a full breakdown of the brawler.
Chuck also has a 29 gem skin called Inferno Chuck that makes him just a bit scary.
And before we jump into Hypercharge, we wanna tell you about a new change regarding power levels.
Power levels will now increase your brawler power from 5% to 10% with each level.
Our goal is to make leveling up your brawlers a bit more meaningful, and even though it's an obvious thing to do in the game, it should be more rewarding to do so.
Some new animations and visuals are also being applied when leveling up to help make it more exciting.
This shouldn't change the endgame meta because all the brawlers upgrade the same.
However, star powers and gadgets that are not percentage based will be slightly weaker for the time being. Our goal is to change all of those percentage values in the next updates.
Okay, it's time to get Hypercharge.
Hypercharge is the new item you unlock at power level 11.
So you heard it right, we are not adding a new power level.
This means that the gear slot you would normally unlock at level 11 will now be unlocked at level 8.
Here's how your progression looks now. Gadget, gear, star power, another gear, and Hypercharge.
So, what is Hypercharge?
Hypercharge makes your super attack more powerful and your brawler generally stronger, but it's only for a short while.
To get your brawler hypercharged, you have to fill another bar in battle that appears around the new Hypercharge button.
Anything that normally charges the super also charges the Hypercharge bar, but takes longer.
Once your Hypercharge is up, you only have to press the Hypercharge button and it will activate for your brawler, which will make them in flames and will also change the super icon.
For the release of Hypercharge, we'll have a collector's bundle with some really cool cosmetics.
You can buy the bundle with gems or coins, but if you want just the Hypercharge item, you can wait 2 weeks and buy it directly from the brawler's profile screen.
We will start with introducing Hypercharge for Shelly, Colt, Bull, Spike, Jacky and Pearl, so 6 in total. Our goal is to release more with each update.
And by the way, you can get Shelly's Hypercharge for free in the new Hypercharge Unleashed event we are releasing with the update.
In this event, you will play a random game mode with a random maxed out brawler who has Hypercharge.
You don't need to own the brawlers to play with them in the event, so everyone can play.
Complete the quest for this new game mode and you will get Shelly's Hypercharge for free. You can still buy the cosmetic bundle for gems or coins if you want to.
But be aware that this event will only be live for a limited time, so if you want one free Hypercharge, make sure to play it right after the update is live.
Hypercharge will also be available in Star Drops in early October, together with Star Drop events.
The events are double Star Drop days and free Star Drops in the shop.
4 game modes are available instead of 6. Showdown and Brawl Ball are always on, and Knockout will rotate with Gen Grab. Siege is coming back and will be rotating with Wipeout.
Bounty, Heist and Hot Zone are now disabled from the normal rotation. This change should improve matchmaking speed and the overall quality since players will be less distributed across different game modes. But they will still be available every once in a while and also in friendly modes.
Bull is getting a small revamp to his model.
A new rare gear added.
The World Finals this year will take place at DreamHack Winter in Sweden from November 24 to 26. You can watch it online, but if you would like to experience this event in person and get access to exclusive Brawl merch, check the description below for the ticket sales.
Look for the hashtag RodeoHank giveaway to have a chance of winning this awesome skin. And now, an update about our roadmap and the future of Brawl Stars with the one and only Frank, the Brawl Stars game lead.
Hello everyone! Over the last 12 months we've improved gears, started working on a reporting system, introduced a Star Road, Masteries, Bling, Star Drops, a new catalog for cosmetic items, changed up the battle start and battle end screens, and now last but not least introduced a new gameplay mechanic, Hypercharge. What's up next for Brawl Stars, you ask? The first item on our to-do list is Club League. We are currently not satisfied with the structure. There are too many different systems which makes it rather hard to understand for our new players. But at the same time, we're locking a lot of progression behind playing Club League every week. And the grind really never ends. This has to change to allow more people to participate and benefit from it. We're planning to ship Club League 2.0 within the next few updates. Next on our to-do list is a bigger rework for Power League to make it more accessible and rewarding to play. Today Power League is only attractive for our most hardcore players. Can we change this by improving rewards and accessibility, while at the same time addressing some of your biggest concerns? We think so. 2 things from our previous roadmap that we did not deliver were social feature improvements and the PvE revamp. PvE revamp is not in our scope as we are currently focusing on the core features of Brawl Stars. But we'd still like to improve social features that allow you to find friends and other players faster and easier than today. Find a Team has a ton of promise, but it's underutilized. In general, it is simply too hard to play with others, even though we really believe it's the best way to play Brawl Stars. We're also currently taking an honest look at our Brawl Pass. Is bi-monthly still the right cadence? Do we really need to introduce more chromatic brawlers every update? Or do we need chromatic rarity at all? Could we offer more benefits for you for purchasing the Brawl Pass? Last but not least, we'd like to focus more on gameplay itself. We'd love to try out many more game modes than we did in the past. We have some really cool ideas, let's see how they come out. That's it for now. This doesn't mean that nothing else is on our radar, but these are the clear focus items for the whole team. And with that, see you in October.
Don't forget to subscribe and like this video.
And to get into the vibe of the new season, here's the free pin we've promised.
To get it, you can just scan the code on the screen or tap on the link in the description.
Can you witness the reference? Comment down below if you did.
Definitely not a mediocre reference.
Hey you!
Me?
No, you watching this video. Do you want to get all the hypercharge for free? Here's how you can do it.
We are calling all the TikTokers for the Hypercharge Challenge.
All you need to do is to upload a video to TikTok with the hashtag Hypercharge and hashtag BrawlStars.
In the video, you have to show us what gets you hypercharged.
It can be a video of you, your cat, your Brawl gameplay, Marshall's grandma, anything that will make sense with hypercharge.
And don't forget to use the hashtags, because that's how we will find you.
We will pick 10 random videos and these players will receive all 6 hypercharge collector's bundle.
And if your video has the most views, you will also get a ticket to the 2023 World Finals with all expenses paid.
Check the in-game news for all the rules and good luck.
Bye!
Gather round, the greatest show is about to start.
An amazing performance who attacks with her hair.
Bizarre circus skins.
Skins to celebrate Diwali.
New club event, MR.P.
6 new hypercharges.
And watch until the end to learn how to get the clown pin.
Welcome everyone. Gather round. Prepare yourselves for Danny, the human target.
Marcio, how many times have you done this before?
Twice. But do you know what they say? Third time's the charm. Welcome to Brawl Talk. Happy Brawloween!
The Bizarre Circus awaits you.
Meet Charlie, the first brawler of this new area and also the first of her trio.
She grew up on the streets, learned impressive tricks, and was eventually discovered by the local Bizarre Circus.
And the job pays the rent, so she took it and quickly became the main attraction.
Charlie uses her hair as a yo-yo for her main attack. It moves straight and returns when it hits a target or a wall.
So the closer the target, the faster she can attack.
And her super is called Cocoon, and the name kinda gives it away already.
If Charlie hits an enemy target, she cocoons them. While cocooned, they can't do anything but wait.
The cocoon's health gets depleted by itself, but your allies can help destroy it faster if they attack it.
For her 29 gem skin, Charlie doubles down on her spider senses and becomes the amazing Charlie.
And with Rosy Charlie, she gets deadlier with a super villain look. And that will be available at the last tier of the Brawl Pass.
Charlie is also getting her hypercharge in this update, and aside from stats buffs, her cocoon now creates spiderlings that attack the closest target.
And speaking of hypercharges, we have 5 more releasing in this update.
Jessie's hypercharge upgrades Scrappy to get chunkier with more health and cause more damage.
Rosa gets a short, slow area around her, so it will help her chase her targets while she has her shield on.
Lou insta-freezes all opponents within the area of effect.
Maisie gets her basic attack added to her super.
Colette gets help from her Spirit. Now it hits the enemy twice.
And Charlie's, which we just mentioned before.
Besides that, we have some changes with the hypercharge releases.
They will all be released on the same day, both in the shop and in Star Drops.
We won't have the collector's bundle for coins anymore, but now we will have a huge gem discount when hypercharges are released. And you can still buy it for coins after a 2-week period like before.
On top of that, if you don't care about the cosmetics at all, you can buy only the hypercharge for a discounted gen price as well.
And both the collector's bundle and the hypercharge might eventually come back.
And we are also rerunning the Hypercharge Unleash event only with the new brawlers who got hypercharge.
The special quest is a lot easier now. When you complete it, you get one random hypercharge, and it could be any of the hypercharges available in the game.
The event should start on update day.
And for the next act, we present to you the Bizarre Circus Skins. The Bizarre Circus Skins.
Ringmaster Byron is the host of the show, and he also has some creepy and weird tricks up his sleeves.
Cobra Lola is as charming as her snakes are little.
Probably the creepiest of them all, Dark Clown Sam. And we are sorry if you're scared of clowns.
And lastly, Tusked Nita. Her bear becomes a terrifying elephant, and Nita herself also gets a new badass look.
Tusk Nita is also a 299 gem skin, meaning it comes with a pin set, profile picture, spray, voice lines, and a special effect when you take down brawlers.
And sure, Bizarre Circus skins are perfectly creepy and scary, but we also have 3 Brawlwood skins coming with this update.
White Wolf Leon is the first exclusive skin that's coming back in a completely new design, with new effects and new assets. It's also a mythic skin.
And inspired by Witch Shelly, we have Hoot Hoot Shelly. She now has an owl instead of a cat, and everything about her is different and mysterious. She is also a mythic skin.
And shout out to Glowing Shark. Here's the Supercell make winner skin, Kabocha Fang.
This year we'll be celebrating Diwali together with our Indian players and releasing our Warrior's Journey skins. They are
Daz's Ground, a multi-headed king.
The Honorable Supreme Bow and his loyal brother Bro as his skin color variation.
And the super powerful and strong Vanara Frank.
They will all be released close to Diwali.
And if you think we are done with skins, here's some more. Rebel Lola is coming with a new color variation and it's called Lavish Lola.
Boy Scout Gus, after all, whether he's a ghost or not, is still a good kid.
Mecha Edgar gets 2 extra color variations, called Mecha Edgar Unit 00 and Mecha Edgar Unit 01.
And Mortis is getting a hockey skin. Why? Well, it'll make sense in this year's World Finals. More on that later.
Enough about skins. Let's talk about the changes happening to clubs.
First of all, Club League and Club Games are being removed together with the Club Coins and the Club Shop. That's a lot of club gone.
If you haven't spent your club coins yet, half of them will be converted to coins and half of them will be converted to power points.
The ratio is exactly as if you would be spending your club coins in the club shop, so you won't lose anything. But if you want to buy the club skins with club coins, you only have a few days left.
After the update, the skins will be available for bling or gems in the shop and the catalog.
Now off to the fun part. A new club event called Mega Pig.
Wait, is this name fun?
Yes, because it's Mega and it's a pig. Mega Pig.
Anyway, so this Mega Pig event will only happen once a month and will be live for the whole weekend.
In this event, you and every club member will initially get a certain amount of tickets. If you win matches using these tickets, this will fill the Mega Pig that helps unlock rewards for everyone in the club.
The more ticket wins, the more rewards, and they keep getting better as you fill your pig. So if you want mega rewards, you gotta max out your pig.
And being skillful is really important here, but having a full and active club can help make up for it if you lose some games here and there.
After you use all your tickets, you can still help a club mate in need to win some games, but only their tickets will help towards the club goal.
After the event ends, the Mega Pig explodes and gives every club member coins, power points, blink, and a bunch of star drops.
And also, if you are the top contributor in your club, you also get some extra star drops. Okay, but rewards are cool and such, but how about the gameplay?
Well, it wouldn't be a Mega Pig if it was just for the rewards, right?
It could be, I don't see the connection.
So, the Mega Pig also comes with a fresh take on randomness.
When you play in this event, you get a random game mode, map, and a random new modifier.
And you'll have a picking phase similar to Power League, but you don't need to ban any brawlers and your opponents won't know what you pick. The goal of this phase is for your team to pick a good composition taking into account the map and the modifiers selected.
It's a best of one, so if you win, you use your tickets toward filling up the Mega Pig.
And the new modifiers are
Super Bushy.
Bushes keep growing from other bushes.
Instant Overtime.
All the walls break when the match begins.
Unlimited Power.
You get Showdown Power Cubes in 3v3 matches when defeating brawlers.
Or there is also a chance of getting no modifier at all. The first event should happen in mid-November, so make sure you are part of an active and full club by then.
We also made some improvements on how to invite new club members, search for clubs, and also added the ability to share replays in the club chat.
It's finally that time of the year again.
The Brawl Stars World Finals 2023 are gonna happen on November from 24 to 26 at DreamHack Winter in Sweden.
If you wanna watch it in person, there are still some tickets left, including some unique swag for visitors. See the link in the description of this video.
And if you're watching at home, make sure to watch it from event.brawlstars.com so you can win a free Hypercharge.
Marzio, a bunch of the Brawl Stars team and the creators will be there. So hopefully it will see you there too.
Because of the removal of the Club League and the Club Shop, only in this update we are adding a 25-day login calendar to the game, so you can collect a new reward every day.
The Mega Pig event only happens once a month, so the calendar should make up for the rewards you are missing from the club shop.
And it'll be based on your previous club league rank. The higher the rank, the more rewards you get.
Present Plunder is back for Brawlwood, and it's now called Pumpkin Plunder.
Robo Mike and Evil Queen Pam get the 299 gem treatment with a takedown effect, pin set, profile picture, and spray.
Duos are coming back and will be rotating with Wipeout.
The PowerPoint cap is finally removed.
All gear, star powers, and gadgets that got nerfed indirectly after the power progression change are now adjusted. Now they are either percentage based or had their values change.
Look for the hashtag Ringmaster Byron to participate in the giveaways held by the Brawl Stars content creators.
And since you've been a good person and waited until the end, here's the clown pin. You can just scan this code on the screen or tap on the link in the description below.
Don't forget to like Brawl Talk!
3 new brawlers and one of them is free.
Brawly Day skins,
Cartoon skins,
and the free skin.
More free stuff.
5 vs 5.
The new monthly pass.
A free pin and more.
So give it a like and hit the subscribe button and let's go!
Quick, Danny! I found Kit. Let's go! There!
Marshall, watch out!
Ouch!
That's it! We got him!
Danny?
What is it?
Danny!
What?
Welcome to Brawl Talk.
We have 3 months full of content for you, so let's start with December. Happy Brawly Days!
And happy Brawliversary! We will turn 5 years old in just a couple of days.
Talking about Brawly Days, Miko, the first of our 3 new brawlers, will be released on December 14 for free as part of our Brawly Days calendar.
He's completing the Brawlywood trio together with Lola and Gray.
He thinks he's the biggest director/actor in the movie industry, but he's actually operating the boom mic in Brawlywood's productions.
Miko is the first brawler that jumps with his main attack. He can't be attacked while in midair, and he deals damage where he lands.
He can jump over walls, holes, and even projectiles, but he doesn't have a lot of hit points, and his reload speed is quite slow.
With his super, he jumps into the air and you can control where he lands. The target location is also shown to opponents. Miko will receive 3 skins in this update. Macaron Miko, where he becomes a bit more sophisticated,
and Grouch Miko, an evil monkey creature who wants to destroy the magical spirit of the Brawly Days.
And another one in February, but more about that later. Brawly Day skins will return, and older Dark Winter Tail skins will be available with a discount this season.
We will introduce a new Brawly Day skin.
Santa's Toon is making sure gifts are delivered quickly, but is not giving any guarantees that they will arrive intact.
But one gift for sure it will be arrive safely is Dark Angel Colt, the latest Supercell make skin. The concept was done by Dottie, Angelo, and Cat Poke. It will be available for free for everyone in the Brawly Days calendar, and it will arrive on December 24th.
Talking about our traditional Brawly Days calendar, it will arrive in a prettier package this year.
And like the previous years, they will all be available daily in the shop.
Miko and Dark Angel Colt are both part of the calendar, which will start on the day of our update, hopefully December 12th.
And the calendar ends on December 26th. Make sure to collect all the items before the end of the year. The Hypercharge Unleash event is back in December with 6 new Hypercharge brawlers, including Miko.
Complete the quest of the event and you'll get a free random Hypercharge.
The brawlers receiving Hypercharge this update are Leon. He will stay invisible even if he attacks during his Hypercharge super.
Fang. His Hypercharge super can go through walls and he leaves popcorn in his wake.
Edgar. His reload speed and supercharge increase during his Hypercharge.
Dynamite. After his super explodes, a lot of other dynamites explode around it.
Crow. All his knives become piercing and they will return to him afterward.
And Miko. Once he lands with his super, he stuns brawlers around him.
Still in December, we will introduce the long-awaited 5 vs 5 game modes.
All of them have bigger map sizes and will be run as events during weekends throughout this update cycle.
We will start with 5v5 Brawl Ball, Wipeout and Gen Grab.
5v5 Brawl Ball is played sideways, and the goal is quite a bit bigger.
You might think it would be easier to score, but there are a lot more defenders to stop you.
5v5 Wipeout plays very much the same. The chances are bigger maps and a higher number of takedowns to win.
And 5v5 Gem Grab now will have some maps with 2 gem spawn points.
Which one would you like to play first? Let us know in the comments.
Now, moving on to January. Our legendary arrived a bit late, but it was worth the wait. It's Kit, the cat brawler.
He's part of a MR.P area called Starr Toon Studios, and he has played multiple cat roles in every type of cartoon.
This has made him become super famous, but he doesn't feel complete by being only a cartoon cat, which is what he actually is.
Kit uses his claws for his main attack and has a short range, but is really quick.
With his super, he can jump on either allies or opponents.
If he jumps on an ally, he heals them and himself, and his main attack changes and he then becomes a thrower.
If he dashes onto an enemy, he then scratches the enemy for some time.
When Kit is attached to somebody, he becomes invulnerable, and you either have to take down the host or wait for him to jump off.
He's supercharged automatically.
Kit will receive a 29 gem skin, which is inspired by community fan art. It's called Billy the Kit. He also receives another skin in February, but we'll talk about that one later as well.
Kit is the first legendary support brawler, and it will be available in a special early access offer 1 week prior to the start of the Starr Toon season.
He'll then get his regular release once the new Starr Toon season starts on January 4th.
Just before we go through the new monthly Brawl Pass, let's talk about the Starr Toon skins.
Each one of the skins will be inspired by a different cartoon style and looks completely different from all our other skins.
We'll have Pinku Paulette, inspired by the Japanese anime style, and she's the waitress in a local bubble tea shop.
This is also the Brawl Pass skin at the end of the pass.
There are 2 color variations of the skin from the Brawl Pass Plus. It's Midori Paulette and Kiro Paulette. We'll talk about the Brawl Pass Plus later.
Final Boss Rico is going to be the Power League skin, and he has a cell shading effect. He's inspired by old cartoons from the 40s.
And Toon Spike, he's a 2D character in a 3D world. He's inspired by more modern cartoons and looks really unique in-game.
Toon Spike will cost 299 gems and comes with the complete legendary skin package, including a super cool takedown animation and a set of adorable pins.
In January, the first monthly Brawl Pass starts, and we will also introduce the Brawl Pass Plus.
We have already announced all the changes with the pass in a previous communication, but here's a quick summary of it.
It's only available as an in-app purchase. This means you can't buy it for gems anymore.
What?
But this won't be a nerf to the free-to-play progression, because we are buffing the pass progression enough so it will give you around the same as if you were using your gems to buy a pass every other month.
The pay track has also been buffed by a lot, so you'll get even more value for your purchase.
For now, every pass includes a skin at the last tier.
And the Brawl Pass is now monthly, so things should never feel stale.
The reward at the end of the Brawl Pass got changed to Star Drops, and the cost has been adjusted.
Brawl Passes won't have a brawler, but you'll be able to unlock any brawler up to epic rarity or receive a lot of credits instead.
The skin in the pass stays.
Tokens become XP. This is more of a visual and name change.
The pass also come with some additional benefits, like getting more daily XP and quests.
If you purchase the Brawl Pass, you can upgrade it to the Brawl Pass Plus, and you will receive the following.
More progression.
2 color variations of the Brawl Pass skin of the season.
An unique player title.
And a lot more value.
Also, remember that now you can use your gems on something else, like mythic skins, progression, or anything that gems allow you to purchase.
It's also important to point out that you can now receive and store skins from brawlers you don't own. These can be accessed from the catalog.
The first monthly Brawl Pass season starts on January 4th, right after the end of the Bazaar Circus season. You have probably noticed how unsafe Starr Park was, right? But fear no more, Larry and Lori are coming to protect you.
They are the law in Starr Park, and they have the classic good bot, bad bot dynamic.
They are joining Artie's trio, and they help him on keeping the order at Starr Park.
Larry, the good bot, throws tickets that cause damage in an area and explode twice.
As for his super, Larry calls for help from his big brother Lori and throws him into the arena.
Lori then follows the closest target and shoots at them with a pacifier.
Larry and Lori get a 29 gem skin called the Controllers. And if you got this pun, you should be very proud of yourself.
They will have their early release 1 week before the Dragon Pit season starts in February.
For our second monthly Brawl Pass of the year, the theme is centered around the Lunar New Year event. The season is called Dragon Pit.
And Miko gets a legendary skin called Wukong Miko. He becomes the most powerful and coolest Monkey King.
Kid Boxer is going to be the skin of the Dragon Pit season. If you purchase the Brawl Pass Plus, then you also receive the color variation Kitboxer Gold Paw and Kitboxer Dark Paw.
8-bit Virus will receive the 299 gem treatment with a special custom VFX and other cosmetics. But he will also receive a new color variation called Anti-Virus 8-bit.
There will also be another recolor skin. Ferocious Fang is a variation of Furious Fang. And we'll be getting a lot more skins that are not part of either of the seasons.
Win Otis, or W Otis, to celebrate Zeta Division being the 2023 Brawl Stars World Champions.
Congratulations!
Flag Bearer Piper, a carnival skin as a tribute to our Brazilian community.
Aqui é Brasil,
Doll Jessie, a cute 29 gem skin for Brawlentines.
L Quarterback, for our American football fans, or just football if you are American.
CCTV Poco, one of the first skins featuring the origin of our brawlers.
And Red and Blue King Frank will be a special offer only available in our Supercell store.
But we don't have a release date yet, and it's possible that it might not be released during this update.
The concept of this skin was made by the Korean fan artist Getaway a long time ago.
Win streaks. Now, if you're in the zone, you'll be rewarded for that.
New mythic gear for Mortis.
Shelly model revamp.
Trophy Road is getting some star drops, but don't worry, very little will change.
Replays can finally be shared in your club.
And use hashtag Stuntshow to participate in the content creators giveaways and have the chance to get this skin for free. It's Brawl Talk!
A weird Cupid from the swamp.
A little K-pop singer.
Sands of Time skins.
Ragnarok skins.
A new ranked mode.
With a new star drop.
A new solo mode, new hypercharges, and more.
Now we're next year. What's the number? Was not that.
Welcome to Brawl Talk. Now, what's something everyone loves? Exactly, mosquitoes. Angelo is the first new brawler in this update, joining Willow's trio.
This brawler lives in a swampy love tunnel at Starr Park and loves gossiping about brawlers to make them fight each other.
Angelo is a sharpshooter, and the longer you hold the aim, the stronger the attacks get.
Besides that, Angelo can also hover over water, like a mosquito.
With the super, Angelo summons a part of the swamp and it damages all the enemies inside.
It also makes Angelo's own attack more powerful by adding poison to the arrows that deal damage over time.
Angelo is an epic brawler and comes with a 29 gem skin called Elf Angelo, which makes the brawler even more lovely. Now someone who is a bit more pleasant to listen to.
Melody is a mythic brawler and the second of the update, arriving in late March.
She's a popular karaoke singer at Starr Park and has some mood swings.
Sometimes she's sweet and delicate as a rose, and sometimes harsh as its thorns.
She's an assassin that has a long-range attack that deals moderate damage.
But what makes her strong is that every time she hits a target, she gets a musical note around her.
These musical notes keep spinning around her and deal damage on contact.
She can have up to 3 musical notes around her, and they will gradually disappear after some time.
Once she charges her super, she gets 3 dashes that must be used during the same super activation.
And you can't recharge your super unless you use all 3 dashes first.
The idea is pretty much to get your musical notes around you and then dash onto the enemy.
Melody is coming with a Norse-themed skin called Sif Melody, and we'll get back to this theme later in this video.
6 new hypercharges for
Cordelius. He now slows whoever is in the Shadow Realm with him.
Buzz can keep using his super while his hypercharge is active.
El Primo now has a bigger area of impact and drags people towards him instead of pushing them away.
Belle's super now homes in on her target.
Sprout's walls now deal damage if you get too close.
And Bibi's bubble gun now splits into 2 if it hits a target.
And the Hypercharge Unleashed event is back, but now it's only in Showdown. And both your super and hypercharge will charge faster.
It's still the same deal. Complete the quest of the event and you get a free random hypercharge.
The event will be live right after the update drops, but only for a few days, so you gotta be quick.
The next season is coming in March and is called Sands of Time.
and it arrives with the Sands of Time skins.
Shelly Dancer attacks with her lamp and is the skin of the Brawl Pass with 2 color variations, Shelly Dancer Iris and Shelly Dancer Dahlia.
Dynasty Mike, he becomes a dirty wealthy gemmer with his skin. He literally throws gems at his enemies.
And Thief Edgar is ready to take a bit of those gems from Mike.
Sargini, the name says it all.
And lastly, Desert Scorpion Chuck being a 299 gem skin with all the special pins, profile pictures, sprays and a custom voice and takedown VFX. Line Friends are getting another pack of skins.
Fangirl Colette becomes Line Friends Connie.
Rocket Brown mixes Brock with their classic bear called Brown.
And Gus gets Sally's quirky vibes with Balloon Sally.
More godly skins, but this time from a different mythology.
They are the Ragnarok skins, which will be the Norse-inspired theme of the season in April.
Fenrir Buzz from maintaining order at the pool, now spreading chaos at Starr Park.
Is also the Brawl Pass skin with 2 color variations, Elder Fenrir Buzz and Skugga Fenrir Buzz.
Lucky Chester is just a perfect fit for this character.
Cordelius becomes the one-eyed All-Father with Odin Cordelius.
Scotty Jesse now becomes ingenious in the art of hunting.
And Melody gets a 29 gem skin inspired by the goddess Sif.
And lastly, Thor Bibi, the goddess of thunder, and she's a 299 gem skin, getting all the assets and a special takedown effect. Mecha skins are back, and we'll have 2 new ones in this update.
Mechalian, with the whole 299 gem treatment, and also 2 color variations, Shadow Mechalian and Radiant Mechalian.
And another winner from Colt Supercell Make campaign, Mecha Colt. Shout out to PJ the creator for being the most voted Mecha Colt skin in the community.
And it also comes with 2 color variations, Paragon Mecha Colt and Renegade Mecha Colt.
And more random skins.
Picture Fang with 1 extra color variation.
Squeaky Note, a 29 gem skin for Squeak.
And Poop Spike.
Literally our shit skin ever.
And the last one, Primo Shark.
Wait, is that what I think it is? In this update, we are also releasing a new solo mode called Trophy Escape.
It's 10 players against each other, just like Showdown. However, the way to win trophies in this mode is by collecting them during the match, either by eliminating players and bots, or by being the last player standing.
Once 5 players are eliminated, portals will be activated in the map, and you'll be able to escape from the battle with whatever number of trophies you have with you.
But this portal doesn't work immediately. It activates as soon as you step in, but you have to wait a bit until you get teleported safely out of the match.
If you get defeated, you will lose trophies, even if you have collected a lot of them. So, don't die.
And if you defeat a brawler, you can collect all the trophies they were carrying. And there are no poison clouds because some portals could be at the edge of the maps.
If nobody gets extracted until the time runs out, then everybody loses. So make sure you get to that portal.
Trophy Escape will be available as soon as the Sands of Time season begins.
Power League is dead.
And Ranked is alive!
Ranked is the new competitive mode replacing Power League, and it should be more rewarding, more fun, and more fair.
For starters, you can only select brawlers with power level 9 or above, so it should already help with a lot of the bad randoms.
Now, from bronze to gold, the matches will be a best of 1 and no banning phase, pretty much like the Mega Pig. That should make it a lot friendlier for casuals to start playing this mode.
From Diamond to Masters, we go back to the format you are used to, best of 3 with the ban phase.
You can only upgrade to Diamond if you have at least 12 brawlers with power level 9 or above.
And speaking of ranks, just look how beautiful they are.
We have removed the solo and team queues, so now you can play solo, as a duo, or in a team of 3.
And if you end up playing solo against the team, then matchmaking will adapt to make the match more balanced.
And for more clarity, you can actually now see how many points you've gained or lost after a match.
Now, this might be a bit controversial, but your rank will be reset at every season start.
But we will give you a boost at every new season, so you can just get to where you were quickly. You only get this boost if you have played Ranked in the previous season.
And by the way, Ranked seasons are now only 1 month long.
With the new Ranked, there will be a quite impactful change to the gameplay. We are also adding modifiers.
I know. The first reaction is, but this is a competitive mode!
Correct. So the only modifiers we'll have on Ranked are the ones which affect both teams equally.
So it's up to you to adapt your strategy to whatever modifier and map gets randomly picked.
The modifiers we'll have are
Quickfire. When an attack hits the target, you reload an ammo.
Time Detonation. Progressively destroys the environment.
Big Friend. All brawlers have their health points equal to the highest HP brawler in the team.
Barbed ammo. All damage leaves a dot, kinda like Byron.
And sick bits. All brawlers are immune to all forms of crowd control such as slow and stun.
So it's up to you to adapt your strategy to whatever modifier and map that gets randomly picked.
We want to have around 3 modifiers per season so you don't have to relearn everything all the time.
We all had the same reaction we are having now, but we ask you to trust us with this change. It should be more fun and make the game mode fresher for longer.
Let's see how the next 2 seasons go. We'll be following the feedback we see on social media and the data we get from the game.
If it sucks, we'll be ready to change it. And how about the rewards?
Well, they are star drops.
Listen first, okay?
We'll have a new type of star drop called ranked star drop.
In this ranked star drop, you'll be able to collect all the previous Power League season cosmetic assets or bling. There are only cosmetic rewards in the ranked star drop.
And if you've been active in the previous Power League and collected all the cosmetics and skins, you'll get bling instead.
And the skins that were exclusive in previous seasons will get recolored versions and will be added to these star drops in the future as well.
We'll also have a skin of the season that you can only find from ranked star drops at a higher drop rate. And if you find it, you get it for free. No more unlocking purchase options.
Every skin that gets added to ranked star drops will remain there forever.
And you can only get these skins by playing the ranked mode. So, besides the ranked star drops, we also have some legendary star drops there. The first one starting at Diamond.
And remember that now the seasons are 1 month long, so all the rewards you've seen here can be collected again every month.
And we have a new type of cosmetic reward for your battle card. It'll be applied automatically once you reach a new rank.
Every rank has 3 variations, and they will get an extra upgrade for each time you reach the same rank again in a different season.
If you don't want to show your rank, you can also deactivate it on your battle card screen.
The report button has finally been upgraded and it's ready to take action on toxic players.
Every player will have a reputation meter, and if you get to a red card, you get suspended from playing the ranked mode.
You can regain your reputation by just playing like a decent human being.
When reporting, you have 3 options: griefing, cheating, and just bad randoms.
There's also an explanation of what each of these options mean.
And you only have 10 reports a day. This is to prevent players from over-reporting and be more mindful about who they report.
So thank you for making the game better.
And remember, the first ranked season will start with the Sands of Time season. Look out for the hashtag #ThiefEdgar giveaway for a chance to get this skin for free.
Ranked quests added.
Some ranked modifiers will be in Mega-P.
Now Fame gives you special cosmetics, backgrounds for battle card, animated player profiles, and pins.
Some improvements to the physics of brawler animations.
True Gold and True Silver skins are back.
The Brawl Stars Championship Challenge is back in March.
A ton of balance changes.
A satisfaction button after matches for science.
It's Brawl Talk!
Godzilla! A deadly plant.
Brawler mutations?
A metalhead dragon rider.
Eggs.
New hypercharge!
Lots of new skins.
Get a hypercharged skin for free.
And more!
Please, somebody save us!
Guys, you're destroying my model city. Welcome to Brawl Talk.
We have teamed up with Godzilla to bring a monsters event to Brawl Stars.
This event is full of rewards, and there's a new way to unlock them.
Monster eggs. I'm Drew, by the way, the new community manager. Nice to meet you.
Smashing monster eggs can give you
monster rewards,
such as coins,
PowerPoints,
credits,
bling,
brand new skins,
and mutations.
What?
Yeah. Monster eggs contain powerful new mutations that transform how your brawlers play.
Mutations can affect supers like Bo having an unlimited amount of mines,
regular attacks like Pam having unlimited ammo,
and some are just there to cause mayhem, like this one where hitting Hank makes him fire his fish torpedoes.
There are over 30 unique mutations to unlock in total, and they're all wild.
Make sure to check out the Brawl content creator videos tomorrow to see all of them in action.
Mutations will be available in all game modes with a mutation modifier, so you don't need to fully embrace the chaos if you don't want to.
Mutations are only active during the Brawl Stars and Godzilla event, so make the most of them while they're here.
Hey guys, is this a mutation? Or should I go to the doctor?
How do I get monster eggs? I need them.
Guys, calm down, please. You can get monster eggs by playing our brand new game mode, City Smash.
A new 3v3 mode where you can actually become Godzilla and Mechagodzilla.
Your team must collect these, and once you have enough, one of you will become an epic kaiju.
It's called City Smash for a reason. The team that smashes the city the most wins.
Winning a match of City Smash can give you up to 6 monster eggs every few days.
And if you lose, you'll get a rare star drop.
Finally, I'm rewarded for being a loser.
And you also get monster eggs in your daily rewards alongside star drops.
Unlock a free hypercharged skin and free gems!
If you are in a club during the event, you will see a mysterious giant egg.
If you're not in a club, join a club.
Each monster egg you open helps break a mysterious giant egg, unlocking gem rewards and the final ultimate reward for everyone in your club.
The exclusive Hypercharged Godzilla Buzz skin. Hypercharged skins are a new skin rarity and they make your brawler transform when they are in their hypercharged state.
If you're not in a club, join a club.
Remember, each monster egg gives you rewards, mutations, and event progress for everyone in your club.
So the best way to play this event is to join a club with as many active players as possible.
If your club collects enough monster eggs, the whole club will get gems and the hypercharged skin for free.
And you can get these rewards entirely for free just by playing. But in case you got close to finishing, but not close enough, you can buy monster eggs in the shop and it'll count towards your club progression. So,
if you're not in a club, join a club. The Godzilla season will contain Mecha Tick Ghidorah, and Brawl Pass Plus will have the dark and light color variations.
More skins.
Did someone say more skins?
Mechagodzilla Nita with a Kaiju Bruce.
Mothra Eve. She's so fluffy.
Super Ranger Brock Red, Yellow, Pink, Black, Blue. No, they don't power up together to become a Mega Brock.
And Godzilla Buzz, which you can find in monster eggs or unlock with your clubmates.
If you're not in a club, join a club.
The Brawl Stars and Godzilla event runs from April 29 to May 20, and this is the best time to get these monster rewards. Hey guys, what do you call a sneaky plant? An ambush.
Lily is a new mythic assassin and part of Cordelius' crew. But is she a friend or foe?
Once a human girl, Lily was transformed after chasing a firefly into the Enchanted Woods and being captured by a magic flower.
She's now part human, part plant, part firefly, and all-powerful.
Lily has a fast, one-ammo, close-range attack and charges her super when she's near enemies.
Her super Flourish is where Lily really shows off her powers, firing a plant-based projectile at an enemy, dealing damage and teleporting behind them if she hits.
Her mastery title is Backstabber, which she most certainly earns with that super.
She releases with the 29 gem skin Strawberry Lily.
She's the first of 2 new brawlers coming the next update.
This next brawler is for all the metalheads out there.
I've trained my whole life for this moment.
Draco is a new legendary brawler and he's ready to shred.
He belongs to this new Star Park area called Medieval Manor.
Draco is a master storyteller, conjuring up images of dragons and flames for visitors to Star Park.
He's a close-range brawler and wields a weaponized guitar, which deals more damage when it hits an enemy directly with the tip.
As a tank, his super will charge with each bit of damage it takes.
When his super has been charged, Draco will mount a mighty beast of legend, his inflatable dragon.
While riding his trusty dragon, Draco will have increased movement speed and damage reduction, as well as a new area of effect attack, blasting out fire in front of him.
This makes Draco a formidable opponent while his super is activated, allowing him to control key areas and enemies for his team.
He releases alongside his 29 gem skin, Dark Knight Draco.
Don't disturb me, I'm hacking into the mainframe.
Bro, your computer isn't even on.
It's time to Cyber Brawl.
Data transfer these skins to your collection.
Rocket Road!
Hacker Brock, the Brawl Pass skin.
Master Hacker Brock and RGB Hacker Brock, the Brawl Pass Plus variations.
Bibi. She's some sort of software bug?
Vanguard, he'll kick down your firewall.
Glitch Larry and Laurie, available in ranked star drops.
Virus Charlie, she'll expose your browser history.
Gain unauthorized access to these skins in the Cyber Brawl season.
Is that everything?
No!
6 new hypercharges are coming.
Brock fires a rocket barrage, raining down 4 waves of rockets.
Sandy gives himself and his teammates extra movement speed in his Sandstorm. His super now also briefly silences when it lands.
Nita hypercharges their Bear Bruce, giving him extra speed and health.
Max throws an energy drink to each team member, increasing their movement speed and partly charging their super.
Tick's head chases enemies faster and leaves behind 6 of his mini-mines after it explodes.
And Jin's super splits into 3 hands, each being able to grab 1 enemy.
5v5 knockout.
The less brawlers on your team, the more powerful the remaining brawlers are.
We have a new ranked modifier, Second Wing. Brawlers respawn where they were defeated instead of their home spawn.
Look out for the hashtag Urban Ninja Tara giveaway on all social media.
No!
More skins!
New for 29 gems, Beach Byron, who needs to cool off.
Parasol Frank, perfect for a sunny day.
And Frost Queen Amber is fully turning into a 299 gem skin with the complete legendary skin package. Galamortis, it'll give you a fright to remember.
Missed out on some exclusive skins? You can get these recolors in ranked star drops or the shop.
Byron the White,
Ruisho Nita,
Wave Hopper Jacky,
Filmmaker Buzz,
Moon Cursor Penny,
Piano 8-bit.
And this one is not in the ranked star drops but in the Monster Eggs, Scarlet Paladin Search.
It's time for Arcade Skin Stew, remastered and recolored.
Gamer Bibi. Yes, she's a real gamer even though she's a mobile gamer.
Urban Ninja Tara, for when a country ninja doesn't quite cut it.
Squadbusters Shelly, inspired by Squadbusters Shelly.
Or Supercell makes skin winners, Dark Samurai Jin by Rex and Nightmare Sandy by Getty Core.
Congrats to our winners and thank you all for voting.
Speaking of voting, make sure you've checked out the Supercell Make campaign for Amber and Mr.P in the in-game news.
We also have some new True Gold and True Silver skins, as well as a few skin remodels.
And who wants a free pin?
Free pin!
Brawl Talk! Mega Boxes are back for a classic Brawl event. 2 Animal Brawler, Back to Olympus and the Deep Sea, and 3 new game modes.
Why don't we bring back boxes? Everybody seems to want them.
Because look at what Danny did.
Don't worry, Frank let me borrow this. Alright guys, this is it. Let's go!
Oh. Danny's about to destroy the Mega Box. No, that one.
Man, that felt personal.
Is he gonna be okay?
Don't worry, you'll be fine.
And welcome to Brawl Talk. Classic Brawl is the new event coming with this update and need to reward you with Mega Boxes.
And who better to explain Classic Brawl than Classic Ryan and Frank?
That's right! Hello! We have new game modes, a new hypercharged skin, recolored and remodeled classic skins, and the return of the Mega Box.
Collect enough Mega Boxes and you'll be able to get the newest hypercharged skin, Sovereign Rico. It's a reimagining of the iconic loaded Rico skin and comes loaded with visual upgrades, including a special form when in the hypercharged state.
Now, to get those Mega Boxes, you'll have to collect Star tokens. Though Gs might still remember what these are. You can get them with your first win of the day in game modes that have the Star token active. Collect enough of them and you will receive a Mega Box.
You can also collect them from special quests that will be popping up weekly.
And from a challenge that will happen during the duration of the event.
Just like before, you can open your Mega Box right away, or you can stack them up and open them all at once for that sweet, sweet dopamine.
Never opened a Mega Box before? Why are they so special? Well, Mega Boxes are special because you can get multiple items from them at once. Brawlers,
Bling,
skins,
coins,
PowerPoints,
and gems.
Yes, gems in boxes are also back.
You can also get the event Hypercharged skin and its chromas, Sovereign Rico, Sovereign Bling Rico, and Sovereign Gem Rico.
There are 2 new classic classic-style game modes available during the event: Mirror Match and Drum Roll.
In Mirror Match, all players will play as the same brawler.
Nice to meet you.
And it'll rotate among the original 21 brawlers. You'll have new mirror matches all the time.
Drum Roll is a unique game mode where each brawler you defeat changes you into another one. There's a set amount of brawlers to progress through, and when you get to the final one and defeat another player, you win.
Yeah! Both of these game modes have the classic modifier, which means brawlers are capped at level 9, have only the first star power, and can't use hypercharges or gadgets.
Just like the good old days back in 2019, before Drew and Marcia even existed.
That's not all. We have a bunch of cool classic-inspired skins coming, including a new skin based on Starr Shelly, Stellar Shelly, and you'll have the chance to get all of them from the mega boxes.
Boomer Dynamite thinks everything was better back in the old days.
Deputy Brock is ready to rock.
And Sheriff Shirley is dispensing justice, 2019 style.
Rouge Ricochet is ready for action. Get it? Because he's red?
We also have remodeled 2 old skins. Viking Bull, which is now looking a lot more badass. He also has a color variation called Norse Raider Bull.
And Caveman Frank, which was probably one of the ugliest skins we had in the game. He also has a color variation for this skin called Prehistoric Frank. Classic Brawl starts on July 12th and runs until July 31st.
That's right.
Dude, I told you that's my line.
Who's up for Toga Tuesday?
Stop trying to make Toga Tuesday a thing.
Same time next week?
The Gods vs. Monster season unleashes mythical skins upon the land.
The Brawl Pass Medusa amps, including Brawl Pass Plus Sapphire and Ruby.
Bull Minotaur, he's bulldozed the labyrinth.
RT Poseidon, ruler of the waves.
Dionysus Angelo, the party animal.
Harpy Melody, this time her songs will infect you in a different way. And she's the ranked skin of the season.
Athena Piper grants you trick shot wisdom.
The Gods vs. Monster season kicks off on July 4th.
Who doesn't love unicorns? Barry.
Barry is a tough and dry guy who was hired by Mandy to work at a candy shop in a unicorn costume.
He has to endure Chester's pranks and Mandy's chaos every day, but very deep in his cold heart, he's happy he has this family.
He attacks with melted ice cream that damages enemies and also deals damage over time, and also heals teammates because friends like ice cream. Ice cream is great.
During his super, he dashes forward using his tail like a tasty tornado, splashing ice cream all around him. Ice cream.
And Barry also has an interesting trait. He can actually charge his super by healing teammates. Don't you just love ice cream? I mean Barry.
Barry is the first brawler of the update and is arriving with the Dark Horse Barry skin.
Teaming up is awesome.
As long as you're not teaming in Showdown.
So we are making some improvements to social features. We're making it easier than ever to team up with your IRL friends with new group QR codes.
And it's also going to be easier to continue playing with players you meet in-game by allowing you to keep your team after you hit the Play Again button.
Quick chat directly from the home screen.
Add friends directly after a match.
Most importantly, you will get double XP when you play in a team.
If you're not in a team, join a team.
It's hypercharge time!
We have 7 new hypercharges coming.
Barley throws 3 big brews that also destroys any bushes in the area.
Frank's super now affects the entire area around him. No more aiming required.
Angelo's super follows him wherever he goes, just like the gossip.
Piper finally has a hypercharge. She drops even more bombs when she uses her super and knocks back enemies wherever she lands.
Ems pushes brawlers away with her super and follows up with a targeted spray.
Rico's super projectiles now bounce even further.
Gale's super is wider and fires twice. Talk about a cold snap. It's Paint Brawl!
The Paint Brawl season brings a new brawler and a new game mode, alongside new skins.
The Brawl Pass skin for Paint Brawl is Jellyfish Sandy, who is joined by the neon and glowing chroma skins in the Brawl Pass Plus.
A new brawler enters the fray. Meet Clancy, the Shellfish Soldier.
Psst, he's not a real lobster. But don't tell him that.
Clancy is a mythic damage dealer who can upgrade up to 3 times during a match by hitting brawlers with his dual paintball guns.
This is similar to how Surge works, but with a twist. Clancy also upgrades his super at each stage.
At his default stage 1, Clancy will fire a single shot with his basic attack and fire a torrent of bullets with his super.
At stage 2, he fires 2 shots in quick succession, and his super will cover a much larger area.
At stage 3, Clancy shoots Sidewinder paintballs from his tail, adding some diagonal attack pattern. He also moves faster when using his super. Look at him go!
Clancy launches alongside his high-stakes skin in the Paint Brawl season.
Paint Brawl is a new game mode coming with the surprisingly named Paint Brawl season.
In this mode, players battle it out to cover the map of paint. The team with the most percentage of the map covered wins.
Defeating enemy brawlers will cause them to explode in a hail of paint, helping you cover more areas.
Paint Brawl skins, go!
Tentacle Bonnie. I'm hoping she hasn't been possessed by a great one.
Cuttlefish Jacky, sporting the latest Brawl streetwear.
Shell Blaster Gale. He's got a shell and he's gonna blast you with it.
And this is the ranked skin, Aquamarine Sprout. Just look at that cute face.
We ain't done yet.
We have 3 reworks to be released.
Frank is getting a much needed change to his skill set. The lower his health is, the higher his attack speed.
With this change, we hope to see Frank performing a lot better in certain game modes where he can not only take damage, but deal it out too.
Meg now shoots more projectiles while using her mecha, but will have a shorter range.
We hope this will make her a bit more aggressive and satisfying to play with.
Chester is getting his current first star power as part of his base attack, so he'll always have 4 attack stages, and his new star power will make his first stage attack stronger.
The Summer of Pirates is back with Sea Dog Ruffs being a good boy out there on the 7 seas.
Buccaneer Barley is a perfect barman for his crew.
And Man of War Doug, the most chill captain you could have asked for.
Lastly, the 2 new Supercell made community skins. Mr. Dragonfruit, a juicy summer warrior created by Frankie.
And Bubble Trouble Ember, skating through the arena and burning people with bubbles. Just like in real life.
Made by Ardre.
Hank's title changed to Prawn Ready, because yes, you can now see in which year your account was created.
The bling cap has been removed.
Brock's base model has a new fresh look. You can now get your unique Supercell ID handle.
And now you can see your current rank position in the Masters leaderboard in your profile.
Enter the hashtag Minotaur Ball giveaway on social media for a chance to get your hands on the new skin.
Free profile picture! We made it back, guys, and we didn't change a thing.
Everything seems to be pretty normal.
Perfect. Good job, guys.
Hey guys, what's up?